Hello, all of you delightful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Recolors of the Lost Pathfinder, Episode 41, Layers of Madness, Part 1. This is one of our Pathfinder campaigns that we have here on the channel. With this one in particular, we do have two others that are streaming it. 3 total, so, I always mess that up. But anyways, yeah, we'll be getting started with introductions soon as the others are done with their intros. Though don't forget that you can also find this campaign on Spotify. So go over and check it out. I am back.
Oh my goodness things. Welcome back. I am sorry to hear, Xylet. Hopefully it ends soon. Just waiting on a Taya.
Yes,
I'd laugh if Taya
the
forgot
cute.
to unmute.
They didn't join the stream together yet either.
Just give him a poke. I bet he forgot
Who forgot what now?
to join the stream together thing.
Oh, right.
Invite?
Yes, I did forget it.
Lol. Well, while Taya's getting up, I guess it's time for intros. Hello, I'm Drunk Dragonair. I am the GM of this wonderful game. Something, something, evil, something, something, yada, blah, something, something, kill everybody, done. And...
Well, it was specifically Paint that you were trying to kill.
I mean, yes, here specifically is where I'm trying to kill him. Pink, go ahead.
Chi!
Ah.
I am Razim, and I am playing as Paint, the sentient feral African wild dog. He is the kineticist entropist. Off to Volt.
Hi, my name's Neko Taigo, half demon, half cat, all friend, all playing Dr. Volt, German artificer, Magitech, enhanced person of Germanness and relative somehow responsibility within this party of gremlins. Speaking of Vari, go.
Yeah, I'm Varien, and I'm playing Fret Signature, the mute musician, Mask of the Whispering God, Kitsune. And, yeah, Gremlin energy, I guess, is Fret's thing. But,
The table has ceased being a grid.
Try reloading. Continue.
But, yeah, no, it's, I would argue that Fret is only 50% of the problem. Speaking of 50% of the problem, hey Viv, go.
Yes, hello, I'm Viv. I play a gremlin-ass little monster known as Shoal Brinecoat, who exists to be sneaky and bite things. And I'm currently accomplishing both of these goals. I am a ranger with a smidge of cleric, because praise be to the ocean dragon.
How do I reload?
Key.
Yeah, Kigo.
How do I reload things?
You might have to exit the table and rejoin. But, I think there is a button for it, though. Hold on.
I'll let Key do his intro.
Hello everybody, I am Carcerus, also known as Key, and I am playing Last Lost the Paladin, who is forever the living arbor full of anxiety, and we are totally not going into a terrible place to face our deepest, darkest nightmares and then some in order to save the place that we call home.
I believe that's everybody. Yeah, for some odd reason, Taya, you keep on stop loading the table at 96%.
It's
Well,
been
no,
that
it
way
used to be
for
that it
like
was
weeks.
used to be that I was missing only one object. Now I'm missing two, and one of them is the table.
That's Weird. Also, thank you for the resub, Mala, and the 26 months. Here, let's declutter the table. Sometimes if you remove stuff, because we don't really need these assets anymore, it helps clear things up. Did that help at all?
No.
Here, I'm gonna do this really quickly. Then let's.
Is it something to do with like where the grid image file is saved or something? Or...
Well,
No,
okay, no,
it's
what I'm going to go and just delete my cached assets, apparently, so it's forced to download them again.
Okay, yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me. All right, let's go to story time with Darren, so that way we can get recap all the way while Taya fights the computer, and if need be, I'll do a file shrink and see if that helps. And I forgot to switch
You
that.
can get rid of these ones over here, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let the floor be yours, Key.
Alrighty. Last time was session 40. 1 by 1 by 8? I can't believe we made that joke come to fruition.
I was looking forward to it so much.
I am still convinced that it was, Era just moved it around.
Duh.
No, we just kept not going there. Anyway, fragment not found, leave lunar snowhaven, traveling through snowdrifts into Sovereign's domain. There are 3 spots on Fret's map marked in this district, one of which is already marked off. They've been to Surveillance's abode already, and know that's not where he's hiding. Luckily, the Kitsune is able to pinpoint the closest mark as a line of homes in a gated community just behind the castle. Not that the gate of that gated community poses much issue for the recallers. These places are effectively senator housing, technically employee housing. To this, Fret cheerily states it's time to go bother some senators. Suddenly, Arson pipes up, excited by the process. Process? I think that's supposed to be prospect. This startles Lost, who had otherwise not noticed the mischievous fellow when he'd slipped in with the group earlier. As usual. Because Lost perception is in the gutter. He's baffled, asking about the school basement project he'd put Arson on. The new schoolhouse has no basement, but the old one does. Arson took the plastic anatomy skeleton from down there to put in his closet. This leads to a small conversation involving the meaning and origin of the skeletons in the closet phrase. Afterward, Arson repeats asking about harassing senators now, pulling out a bottle of some kind. He whines when he's told to put it away, mumbling that it's his water bottle. The group walk down the line of houses, following Fret's lead, finding 3 are empty, but on the 4th, they are answered by someone. Being the gremlin he is, Fret immediately turns over conversation to last. Taken slightly off guard, the smoke line steps forward to ask the current occupant if anything strange or unsettling has happened in the area of late. Unfortunately, these places are temporary housing, but he does get directed to go to the Capitol building and look for records regarding who checked out keys for this row of houses. On further questioning, it comes to light that these buildings are all built relatively similarly and only have basic amenities. No basement. Before parting ways with the senator, he asks Fragment if they live or operate out of a southern district. If so, elections are soon and he'd appreciate getting voted for. Unfortunately, none of them live in districts 9 or 19, so they can't really help there. Sighing dejectedly, Lost expresses that unless Valence went through the trouble of putting a basement in one of these 12 buildings, it's not likely they're here. And so Foof follows their Vulpine guide to the next marked spot in Sovereign Domain. Surprisingly, they approach the Recaller's archival building, although Last's shoulders sag. Of course, it makes sense the Recaller's archives are warded against divination, although somebody was accessing Recaller records, like those of Lost, for their schemes. Whether or not this is the place they're looking for, Fragment Not Found enter the archives and find themselves in a spacious, library-like place with staff going to and fro. Paint takes the initiative and pads up to the front desk, doing a little cheat at the receptionist. Blinking, the receptionist looks up and asks the group if Paint is their dog. Last corrects them, stating that Paint is a Recaller. As conversation proceeds, the receptionist informs Fragment that the archives had been on special lockdown for the past several effective months. Ever since it came to light, someone was infiltrating the place. So now there are strict procedures to enter and access the archives in the first place. Paperwork that Fragment haven't filled out. However, it appears that any and all counselors have been turned away and kicked out in recent memory. Furthermore, Arabaean has taken to haunting the archive as his new hiding spot, much to the mild chagrin of the staff. Though they've learned they can't really stop the dragon from doing as he pleases. Satisfied, for now, the paladin turns and begins shooing his companions out of the archival building. Though not before Fret snags an authorization packet for later. It's 5 pages long, and the last page has a back to it that needs filling out as well. Outside, Last vocalizes appreciation for Fret's choice, noting they'll likely be needing those forms later for archive access. From their current position, Fragment decide to head to Golden Horizon. Following the Kitsune, the Recallers find themselves before some sort of observatory with signs telling people to stay out or else. Poorly created barbed wire strewn vaguely around the perimeter in a sad attempt at security. Completely unperturbed, they make their way up to the front door. Paint scratches at the door. A loud crash sounds from within, followed by hurried footsteps and more things getting knocked over. A 12-foot, ghostly pale man answers the door, covered in tinfoil. Leaning down, this man, covered in tinfoil, exclaims he is doing research and he is the great Dr. Tinfoilio. Can't keep a straight face. When Lost attempts to speak to the rather skinny frost giant about investigating the location, the door gets slammed in his face. Or there is an attempt to, but the door has a double hinge that causes it to swing outward, narrowly missing Paint and Lost. This endeavor continues fruitlessly for several minutes before it becomes positively clear this unhinged and disturbed individual has nothing to do with the investigation. Particularly when they stop Paint from sneaking into their abode, claiming it is covered in tinfoil and chocolate that is not chocolate. Without asking further, Last does his best to attempt to pry his companion away while the others have already begun walking away ahead of time. Shoal is well ahead of the group for a good minute before Fret starts navigating again. He draws the group down to Pleasant Meadows next, following the outer ring of districts of Twilight. Fragment find themselves walking through calming parks and fields, Fret eventually detecting a null in radiation. Said null takes the shape of a modern house sized for a house cat. Curious, Fret approaches this small house and knocks on the door. The small mouse gentleman with a pipe comes out, giving a nice little greeting. The Kitsune writes out a greeting in turn, informing the homeowner that it popped up on their investigation list. Though just as Fret is about to have Lost begin asking questions, Paint takes initiative and begins moving the earth under the small home. Even though Paint gets chided by his stead, he carefully moves the house up and out of the way to check for basement, then sets it back in place. Exasperated, the Vapor Cat apologizes for the odd's behavior and asks standard questions about the home. Is it painted in lead? Does it have a basement? Etc., etc. In fact, the little mouse fellow painted the house the other day with lead paint, which they find tasty. Person has found a kindred creature. Although his wife, an earth elemental, doesn't seem very pleased with the house getting moved about. Since it's abundantly clear the couple aren't in cahoots with Sir Valen, Lass bids them farewell and thanks them for their time. Paint then erects earthen walls around the little house, since apparently they've been having trouble with large people stepping over it worryingly. This earns another little huff from Lass, but he begrudgingly ruffles Paint's fluff and calls him a good boy for the act. At this point, Fret can no longer detect radiation with magic, and suggests the group rest for the day. There's still time, and there will be a day before the meeting when tomorrow rolls around. Last and Paint go to the bakery, while Fret and Shoal go to the Cat Shark's boathouse to spend the night. Arson attempts to have Dr. Volt perform painful surgery on him, but the good doctor insists they wait until they deal with the investigation first. Thus, he pouts and harumphs, groaning that he'd rather do a fun, painful surgery than go to school. Back at Echo's kindness, Paint leaves Rex at the bakery to distract Lass while he slips out. The kineticist is going to search for the spot that was marked on Fret's map in the Verdant Market on his own, using his familiar as a tethering point. Unfortunately, he can only get roughly a mile away before Rex gets yanked across the floor of the bakery and unsummons. Not cool, bruh. Which just means he gets summoned to Paint's side again, allowing the little avian raptor elemental to express his displeasure at being forcibly unsummoned like that. But the pair continue to explore the district in search of their target until the wild dog's boredom catches up with him. And as he wanders down an alleyway, he and Rex come upon their nemesis, the chair. For his part, Lost waits an extra half hour for Paint to return before he closes up shop and focuses on his four-legged friend. So in short order, he turns a corner and finds Paint, with a chair on fire not far away. Grumbling, he calls for Paint, who turns and wags his tail. As soon as the canine turns away, the chair runs off. While Last is baffled by this, Paint rushes after his foe, only to find it turn to ash once it leaves his vision. Off in the shadows, Arson is giggling madly to himself. Once he catches up to his friend, Lost convinces Paint to come home with him for the night to rest. Along the way, Paint sends an image of himself, Arabane, and Lost all in the same bed. An assertion Last continues to reject, even though it won't stop Paint from continuing to try. Meanwhile, with Shoal and Fret, on their way to the boathouse, they find a very strange newsstand on the way. Curious, the pair approach and see on the front page of the magazine being peddled there a striking headline saying, "Arabane slept with who?" Paying a scale. God, I misspelled it. It says scale. Yeah. I'm fixing that. Paying a seal for the rag, Fret flips to the page of the article, finding it talking about Arabane allegedly sleeping with the World Eater that recently came to the city. They were seen leaving the castle together and such. Other articles are of a similar bent, and all of it is utter trash. The horror. Twilight now has tabloids. Shoal and Fret entertain themselves for the night, reading the ridiculous little articles and snickering. The next day, Fragment Not Found gather in Echo's kindness as usual, and Fret has brought with him the tabloid. When Lost expresses even mild interest in the magazine, the Kitsune tosses it over to him to look at. Even after flipping through the thing, the paladin seems nonplussed. Walking over to return the stapled garbage pamphlet, he rolls it up to gently bonk Fret on the head. Fret has an expression of acceptance, then goes to put it away. During this, Paint spies the front page and growls, attempting to snag it away from Fret. Unfortunately, he's not quick enough to snatch it before the fox puts it in his haversack. Fret complains that it's good kindling. In turn, Paint nods and sends images of taking the article to Arabane and burning it. As the odd attempts to stalk off in a huff to go have a chat with the dragon, Lost stops him. Stuff like this doesn't bother the paladin in the slightest, and he makes it clear Era can sleep with who he pleases. Agreeing when Fret says it's all lies and chicanery anyway, most likely. Last doesn't seem to think it's worth their time at the moment anyway, and people will always gossip, calling the magazine retro junk. In any case, Foof head for the Verdant Market marked map area. Try and say that 5 times fast. With Fret's guidance, getting to the place is easy. A paint store that seems to have been marked off by guard tape and activity. The store itself is called Retro Paints, and appears to have been ransacked. Thinking on it, the fox recalls the druid telling him a paint store had been robbed and the owner was kidnapped. Being recallers, the group pass over the guard boundaries to investigate the building. Out of everything available, there are multiple paint cans missing from a certain section of lead-based paints. Seeing an opportunity, Fret goes to snag a bucket of lead-based paint in pastel blue color. Sadly, pastel green is missing. Darn. Having zero qualms about this theft, Last steals a can of neon pink paint for use in his own home too. Paint, confused at seeing his name everywhere, goes to a corner and marks his territory. In spite of Lost's exasperation. When Fragment Not Found leave, Arson takes their absconding of paint cans as tacit permission to steal several paint cans of his own. Taking a few turns, the group head into the Twilight Heights district. As they reach the marked area, they come across an immense mansion, but Fret detects the drop in radiation not from the manse, but from the servants' quarters off to its side. Notifying the others with telepathy, he takes point in leading everyone toward the side building. Looking around, Fret notices a groundskeeper's shed that most strongly senses as a null in radiation. Tapping his wrist, Fret looks to Volt to check his time detector. Sadly, it does not detect time. Which, by the way, this is the first time throughout our investigation that we use the time detector. We should have been using the time detector the whole time. We are
it only
fools.
recently got finished.
We're still fools. We should have been using the time detector to detect time.
Mhm.
Glancing back at the others, the fox shrugs and knocks on the shed door. No response, but when he tries to open, it opens just fine. As might be expected, the shed is full of yard-keeping tools, some of which look weird, like they're intended to make you work harder. Checking on the outside of the shed, it's clear it's been painted at some point, likely lead paint. And now, there's one location left. Because of course it would be the last location they would pick. Why wouldn't it be?
I was inwardly hoping the whole time.
You were outwardly hoping the whole time too.
Maybe.
I remember. So, Fragment make their way to Mystic Alcove and the final area marked on their map of any relevance. Along the way, they pass through the plaza to give the world mirror a glance. As it so happens, Paint passes by the tabloid stand. Squinting, he goes over and purchases one of the magazines, hoping to find out where it came from. Silly puppy, tabloids don't have things like that. Squinting harder, he looks at the vendor and sends images of someone showing up with a box, then a rewind of that person going back where they came from, with a question mark. The vendor informs Paint that it's just some guy making up lies to make money. He pushes the image repeatedly. While the news stall vendor won't give up where the supplier of the tabloid is, he's getting worried by Paint's insistence. Seeing this, Shoal walks over and flops upon Paint's face unceremoniously. Not that this stops the stubborn dog from sending images to the vendor even as he's getting bothered. Changing his method, Paint sends images implying he wants to send new info to the tabloid. This causes the vendor to hand over a slip that has the address, or at least the P.O. box, of the person writing the tabloid. Paint has Rex grab that, then looks at Shoal and sneezes. There is a burst of electricity and the cat shark bites back indignantly. Or tries, as Last snags the wild dog away, breaking up the little scuffle. As soon as things cool down, Fragment Not Found resume their walk to Mystic Alcove. As the recallers enter the marked area, Dr. Volt's time detector gets its first faint blip of time, directly down, as it would so happen, in the direction they're already headed. This gives everyone pause as Volt informs the others of his machine going off. Changing tact, Fret casts Searching Shadows to have them seek for sharp things. Turning his gaze upon the wild dog, Volt asks if they have command over Earth for the moment. Paint, in response, sends an image of him lifting the middle of the road. Fragment reach consensus, and the Canessus begins tearing up the street. Down, down, down. He makes a ramp on his way down, and roughly 20 feet into the earth, the recallers enter a room with a doorway and a connecting hallway. Shoal sky swims into the room first to scout for immediate dangers. Time kicks in as he enters this underground space. There are no furnishings in the room, but a thin layer of dust reveals erratic footsteps throughout the room itself. A single candelabra lights the room from its center as Shoal investigates. In the dugout passage, Fret requests a pillar of paint so that he can tie a silk rope to it and slide down. Paint obliges, the kitsune working quickly while his partner examines the worrying tracks in the dust. Shoal attempts to leave the space of real time and finds that he cannot. The others peer through the tunnel at their friend, watching them scrabble their claws against the invisible wall. Then he uses his bond to tell Fret there's nobody in the room. Resolved to see things through, Fret rappels down into the foreboding space. Moss grabs onto Paint, taking him along for the ride as he manages to float down semi-harmlessly due to his vaporous nature. Volt has little issues shimmering down the rope, thus collecting the recallers back together in the dusty room. Gesturing toward the door, Fret pantomimes opening it as he looks to the others for confirmation. Last nods, and the kitsune begins examining the door. As it so happens, the door will be locked from the other side, but he's able to unlock it easily and swing the door open to reveal the hallway outside. Stepping into the hall, he notices the stone walls appear as though they were drawn by someone who doesn't know what a stone wall looks like. He spies a corner as well as 2 doors in the hallway, and points at the doors, then looks to his allies. Sending out his shadows, the fox finds sharp things through the door closest to him. Drawing them back, he checks the further door and finds no sharp things through it. Paint's ears perk up as he gets an idea, padding into the hallway and moving toward the corner. Thinking the stone around him is proper earth, he sends Rex out to try and glide through the stone walls to check the other side. Meanwhile, Fret looks to the others, pointing at the closed door and speaking telepathically, says, "Sharp." Rex, unfortunately, seems hurt by the nature of the strange architecture as he pushes through. While the others don't know this as yet, the walls are not solid stone. There is nothingness behind them. Once through the empty void, Rex comes upon a highly disorienting room. There's a hole near the back where someone is facing away, wearing a trench coat and a trophy, attempting to sketch a bed. Off to one side are bookshelves that look poorly drawn, and on the other side is an actualized idea of a table. Near to the man are walls that seem to be missing sections, leading out into the void. Gliding along the stone wall, Rex slides to a connecting surface and slips through back to the others. Paint sends along what he found. In the silence, Fret uses his telepathy to offer cracking open the door, presenting loud or quiet as options of approach. It is preferable they go in quietly at first, which generally means relying on Shoal and Fret's expertise for now. Testing the door, the kitsune finds it's unlocked, slinking back into the dust room. Shadows open the door for Shoal as the sky swimmer slips into the strange room silently. Before he pounces, the cat shark has his allies get into position to be ready should his victim prove tougher than expected. Rex glides along the strange stone walls, getting as close as possible to help with the ambush. Shoal slices through the soul as they do a first swipe, recognizing the shimmering threads of doing so. The man slowly turns around with eyes dazed and vacant, mouth agape and drooling. This is one of the kidnapped souls, and in a space of real time, their death could well be final. Session 41. Layers of Madness, Part 1.
This is not layers of fear. Then we'd just be walking around and getting periodically jump scared with no real threat.
Yeah, I didn't feel like including cameras for y'all, sorry. Or paintings, or the like. But where we left off is that combat was just about to initiate, and I don't believe we actually started it, but we did roll initiative. So,
I did attack.
I think you took a surprise round.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Which is now off, so we go to the top of the initiative and drop it right on Viv.
Yay.
Which, with what we realized, do we still want to attack?
I mean, my main thing is I don't know how recoverable this soul is.
That
My
is
main
true.
thing is that my combat effectiveness drops to near 0 because I don't have anything non-lethal.
Oh. My condolences.
My combat effectiveness is I can hit them with a kettle.
Hell yeah.
So this guy's like all like brain dead looking, right?
He looks to
Yes.
be asleep.
Like eyes closed asleep or just like head empty?
His eyes are definitely open, and his pupils are occasionally moving, but he's moving in an erratic, crazy method that is almost puppeteered-like. His jaw is left slack open, his eyes have this haze to them, like they're not really focused on what's going on around them. He's definitely breathing.
Do I just try and knock him out then?
Yeah, I think
that's our
that might
best
be the
option.
plan. Yeah.
Fortunately,
Okay.
I don't think we operate under VG3 rules where it's just a toggle and we actually have.
Yeah. But I have a couple things that Fret's going to try over the course of the next couple of rounds. So.
Well,
Yeah.
feel free, Viv. I believe to do subdual, it is a -4 2 attacks. Let me double check.
I thought
that.
it was 2.
It might be 2.
No, it's 4.
So
Pretty
okay.
sure it's 4.
Yeah.
Because like the feat for if you're like actively doing subdual, there's a feat that eliminates the penalty, and it is a big benefit.
Let's see. You can use a weapon that deals. I don't know what to do. It is a -4 penalty to your attack rolls to do subdual.
Well, I will attempt it anyway. Well, it's still a 19 for the bite.
And 19 will hit.
Cool. Do you want me to go ahead and roll the rest of my
I would roll
attempted
damage.
roll damage to see if I knock him out first? Okay.
Yep. I know how strong your attacks can get, so I'd prefer attack by attack.
Yeah, because if you do
12.
all of them,
He is still standing, though he
Cool.
looks kind of beat up.
And then he gets more of a paw smack than a claw. But,
Bap!
yep.
Well,
That's only a 17.
At the very least, unlike BG3, it matters that the non-lethal damage they take stacks on top of their regular HP, and not what was the last kind of damage.
Well, moment, Viv, roll your last attack. That unfortunately does miss him. When you go to swing at him, his body does this weird tug motion, like somebody grabbed him by his side and pulled him back.
That is a little bit better. What the
Also, boy, I sure have been forgetting that I have boots of striding and
my brain cannot do math right now. Holy shit. That's a 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
That will hit.
Cool.
Oh, I needed that note. Please do not close my schnitt.
Lame. So that is another 10 damage. And unfortunately, corrosive applies. Max.
That
So 16.
That is actually enough to knock this one in particular unconscious. As he falls over, a note seems to fall out of his coat pocket. He does not land in the kind of way that a normal person would land, but rather kind of crumples up onto the ground.
Like a puppet.
He snores, leaving this awkward piece of paper to just gently land next to you.
Shoal's gonna read it.
As you pop it open and you read it, it reads, my pet, in some ways my only friend, with eyes that stare in stillness silent, no song he sings, no paw, no wing, with jeweled skin that drinks the sun, no sound he makes, but he flicks his tongue. Where is he? Where does he belong? And I will throw that in here.
Thank
Cool,
you.
I hate that.
Because now I need a sec to read that.
Well, I have an important question for you all.
Yes.
Does anyone feel like securing this area for the next 2 hours so I can be useful?
Sure. I will hide
Is there
by the
going to
door.
be DM-related problems for no one coming in here for the next 2 hours?
that might be fun.
Dr. Volt changing up his spell list.
Yeah, which unfortunately takes quite a
Time.
while. Though
Yep.
thankfully not like at least as punishing as a wizard.
Yep.
Wizards just kind of have to cry.
And wait till the next day.
But you do have an unconscious body to look over too now, so you guys
Yeah.
could try and hold up shop here for a couple of hours.
Sure.
Okay, so we are out of initiative now, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, Fret's gonna come in.
I have rope. We should probably tie him up.
Fret nods.
Feel free to move yourselves as you wish.
The tying begins.
The tying.
Get tied, idiot.
Why are you doing this, Google Docs?
Because it hates us, and it's made by Google.
I find copying things into a notepad from Discord and then posting it to Google Docs works way better.
It's because Google stopped being the lesser evil.
They have become the greater evil.
True, they did remove "Don't Be Evil" from their whole thing a while ago. It's a heck of a choice.
Corporations.
Is everybody filtering into the room, though?
Into the room with our victim?
Yes.
Yes, last will go into that room. Unless Volt wants a guard.
I think
Also-
Volt's going to move in that room, too.
Also, I can't help but notice that the geometry has changed slightly.
Yeah, that was the problem, me building something in a square map and trying to retrofit it into a
Oh,
hexagonal map.
Mhm.
So that's why we got the new border background, because I was looking at it, I was like, no, I am not doing this for several
That's
seconds in a row.
that is fair.
Dr. Volt,
Yes.
could you please move yourself into the rooms? That way everybody
Well,
is
or-
together.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless you're wanting to stay in the creepy room with the candelabra.
No. Creepy room will not be being used.
That is fair.
Just whatever this table or bed looking thing is would be a great temporary workbench.
Understood. That is a bed. It is a bed that is a drawing of a bed, kind of, sort of. It's what a bed would be if somebody imagined what a bed was and then tried to draw it and then make it, or, a la SpongeBob.
Well, if it has 4 legs and is raised, it's good enough.
It is.
Paint will be
What?
right next to the door, and we'll have, are we in combat, or I'm a little confused?
Nope, you're out
on
of combat.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Viv managed to knock this mook out because it was a mook.
Okay. He'll have Rex kind of be in the wall watching the hallway out there.
Understood. Anybody else want to do anything specific?
Fred will well, of course, after tying the dude up, will ready an action for if he wakes back up.
Understood. Anything else? So you guys are just chilling here for 2 hours?
Well, if it's going to be for 2 hours, about halfway through, Last is going to get up, assuming that the guy does not awaken.
Nope.
All right. There's no use in not looking around elsewhere. I won't be long. If I encounter anything, I'll be coming right back.
Do you want backup?
Only if you feel like joining me.
Fret telepathies. I'm gonna keep watching over this guy.
Sounds good.
Understood.
So, let's all pretend to be surprised what spell I have chosen for this.
Admonishing Ray.
It's Admonishing Ray, all right.
Lol.
And it is the Voltaic Hypno-Coercive Agent.
Lol.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep!
Exactly.
Right.
There's an Eminem song going through my head now.
Just chart your path for me. All right, stop right there, Key.
Yep.
And if Viv is going to,
Yep, sorry, 1 sec. No.
Here, shall I just remove the little doodle?
I will remove those here in a moment. Because I actually do need to be very careful with this.
I need 1 moment. Someone is knocking on my door.
Okay. All right, let's see. So this is...
Oh Jesus! Is it? Oh, oh shit! I see what's going on back there. That's some nonsense.
Yep, you may continue moving yourself, Key, further along if you would like. Up ahead, you see a sharp left turn. I'll take my meds in a while. Shish. Shish alarm. Shish.
All right. Paint can just have Rex follow us, though, and he can stay at the door.
That would be a communication method.
Okay. Paint will stay at the door then.
Yep.
And Rex will go through the wall.
I'm just going to say abstractly that Lost told Paint to stay and guard the door, and Rex can just
Okay.
follow him.
Right.
Welcome back, Vid.
When Rex hits
Roommates
that,
brought me food.
no worries. When Rex hits that portion of the wall, it changes substances from the stone that it is into a plasticky feel. He can no longer stay in the wall from this point forward in this hallway, just to warn you. He will get pushed out.
So the blue part is the plastic?
Nope, the spot where he is, right there,
Oh.
turns into a plasticky substance. Like, you know those cheap plastic tables you can get at Walmart? It's got that consistency suddenly when you step there. The whole hallway does, in fact.
Gross.
Odd.
Cheat?
Well, Rex, I guess you're sitting with me.
Dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say Rex would probably just climb onto Last's head.
This is fine.
Dude. Bruh. Yep. Alright, and then from this point, when you go look down this hallway, you realize about the point where the room starts, the area is covered in a grass all the way around with little flowers and other things that would make it seem like a natural terrain. You see a door to your right, and at the end of the hallway, there is also a door with the number 4 marked on it. Add that in text. Here. 4. 4. Good enough. White'll have to do. It's gonna fight me. It's weird because there's a nail that goes completely through the number on from the other side. Like somebody was nailing something in hastily with the nail that was far too big. But it works. The 4 is hanging on the door. And as you step onto the grass-like substance, you really quickly realize that this is AstroTurf. It's fake, plastic, and crinkly.
Even worse. Shoal hates every minute of it.
Gross. Yeah, Lost recognizes this stuff. He hates it.
Well, Shoal doesn't know what it is. He just doesn't like it.
This is, as we know in the scientific community, as typical cat behavior.
As you walk up to this door, you see a little sign, a little placard that has been engraved into it. It says elevator, and it kind of reminds you of a cheap hotel.
Interesting. Are there any, like, buttons or anything to call the elevator?
Nope, it is just a door. You're assuming this is an elevator room. because it's got a door handle.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like an elevator. Like
No, you know how
door.
some hotels have that room that's dedicated to the elevator doors? That little side alcove, and they'll have that glass door that says elevator on it? It's that thing.
Ah. Hmm. Hmm. All right. I guess he's opening the door.
You open the door, and let me go ahead and draw this portion of the map. Two, diagonal, up one. Oh. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goes to there. Then there. Down to there. Back to there. Uh-oh, where did I screw up? I screwed up somewhere. 1 second. 1, 2. No, this is all correct. How did I mess? Oh, right. That's why. Okay. Huh? 1. 1, 2. Diagonal 1. Up 1. Over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Diagonal. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. I'm stupid. I'm
Oh, is it?
stupid. That, and then that. The red portion of the room is not a spot that you can see, but I need to do one other thing here, which is get this portion in. Whoop, 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 and whoop. And I'm just going to put little X's here. There we go. So as you open this room, it looks to be large and decadent. Well-built area, except there are portions that are missing. On the inside, you see an industrial-style lift. Just a metal plate with some cheap metal bracing around the end, with a button up that is on one of the walls that says up or down. The areas with the X's are void. There's just nothing in that space whatsoever. In the room where it bends in are areas that seems that the room has collapsed in or pushed in. It looks like there would be walls beyond those points, but there isn't. There are walls here, 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 and basically this line along here. But those indents are voids, just so you're aware.
Okay.
And this is the lift.
Pardon me as I make an anxiety save.
What's the worst that could happen?
Era,
Yes?
Let's see.
I would like to suggest a feat where I can deal 1 damage to anyone who ever says that.
We'll
What
discuss
could possibly go wrong?
it.
That one too.
Add it to the Scar suggestions.
Murphy's Revenge or something. I don't know.
A progression.
Oh, Viv,
of
Viv, you also have to include, come on, this will be easy.
It's just going to be, if you say something that taunts Murphy, you're going to take damage.
Well, this seems like an
Oh.
open and shut case.
Okay, Phoenix, right?
absolutely nothing in that game is an open and shut case. Actually, everything in that game is an open and shut case that you proceed to turn into a fucking circus.
So could you describe the lift for me again, please? I'm sorry.
Yep, it is an industrial style lift, meaning it's basically a metal plated floor with those gating around it, like the ones that go up to your waist. Think coal mine style lift. The only thing that it has is it seems to have buttons on the back wall with an up and down button. Otherwise, it's bare.
Interesting. Oh, is Shoal going into the room with me or not?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Sorry, with the food taking up my incredibly limited desk space, I don't really have much room to move my mouse.
That is okay. I just wanted to make sure. So, what do you think the chances are that this goes to nowhere? As he looks over his shoulder at Shoal.
Non-zero.
It would be so easy if this would take us to the lowest floor now, wouldn't it?
Easy. I mean, we can always try once Volt is done, but...
Not that I intended to travel particularly far anyway. Shall we investigate the 4-door?
Might as well.
Back onto the AstroTurf.
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I hate it.
It's fake grass.
Oh, I hate it extra then.
I'm assuming you're opening the door right away, correct?
No. He's gonna give a listen.
I'm preemptively rolling stealth. I rolled pretty good.
Oh, huh. There's a 16 perception. Do I hear anything through the door?
Nothing in specific.
I'm rolling a 43 to stealth. In case anything's in there.
Understood?
I am gone.
You have hidden yourself under Rex.
No, I'm behind one of the AstroTurf grass blades.
Is there anything of note about the door besides the number 4 that has been nailed in with too large a nail?
Nailed in from the other side with too large of a nail, specifically.
Spiky.
Yes. Nothing of note.
All right, I will
Detect magic. On the door specifically and the floor.
The floor is fine here. The door is magical.
I said the 4.
Oh, the number 4 is...
Yes.
No, that is not magical. The door itself, however, is.
Door's magic.
I'm just noticing this. You're on an elevator?
No, they're not.
No, that's the other way.
Oh, okay. It's just to be like, careful about that 4th floor, guys. Especially if we're in anything resembling an Asian territory.
Hey, we might be on the 4th floor.
All right. So you said that the door does not appear to be locked?
You have not checked to see if it's locked yet.
Well, yes, that was what I was going to do.
Yep, it is locked.
I'd say down, but
What do you think the odds are that we need a key that's got the number 4 on it?
incredibly high.
Boop, 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 boop.
All right, and you go up to this door. This door looks like the front door to a house. Almost boring, honestly.
Do you wish for me to re-roll my stealth?
Not needed.
We will.
So, it occurs to me a thing that Fret should do.
Oh,
Yeah, Fret's gonna go over here, reclaim his light, and his seeking shadows,
understood.
and then return. So, I'm gonna just erase that little dot. There we go. And Fret will wave at the other two as he passes by.
Tail wag.
What do you want to do at this door key?
Well, first we're going to test if it's locked.
It is not.
Next, we're going to see if I hear anything. That's a
I
5.
too will take a listen.
Key, I can promise that if there was something, you could not hear it.
36 perception to hear something.
You hear the awkward shifting of possibly 3 or 4 sets. It's really hard to tell because they're kind of erratic and heavy. It is also muted by possibly some sort of flooring carpet.
Shoal's going to whisper 3 or 4. You can hear them. I say we head back to the main room.
Agreed. Then he's going to back up slowly.
And then Shoal goes back to door camping.
And we'll return to the room. Well, that was as productive as we could get.
Fret just waves at the two as they enter.
Paint
I have
is
an out of
very,
character. What? Go ahead.
Paint is very worriedly nosing at Last. Looking over, making sure he's okay. Sure, he had Rex with him, but he's still concerned.
He's just going to let this happen because it will
Dogs.
make me feel better.
Yep. Just in case I do need it, does anybody have abilities that allow them to sense secret doors? As far as I'm aware, none of you do, but
There is a spell for that, but I don't know that any of us have it or have it prepared.
okay.
All I've got is effectively, through Death Watch Eyes, I've got freaking 30-foot life sense.
Okay, that works. All right, that's all I needed to know. Thank you so much.
Oh, my feet fell asleep.
Move that and that. Okay.
Yeah, Death Watch Eyes, operate as Death Watch. You can
Nope,
determine
I got
the
it.
condition. Yeah.
Yep, I got it. Don't worry about it. There is no roadblocks in Ba Sing Se.
Oh no.
Yeah, unfortunately, my limited spell book does not allow me to have anything involving secret doors.
I needed to know specifically for abilities, not spells. Spells have to be announced. I needed to know abilities because abilities do not.
Ah,
And that tells me whether or not a certain thing, if I should or should not include a certain thing. And that answered my question. Well, you guys are going to be able to pass the rest of the time without incidents. No, nothing comes by or marches by. So you guys can go as a group again.
yeah! Woo! I'm trying to get feeling back into my feet.
Oh no.
Assuming you guys discussed what was found, which way would you guys like to go?
Shoal would prefer to clear the rooms we can clear in here before going anywhere else. Which is the opinion he will give.
Sounds reasonable. Fret will second that option.
Dr. Volt's just eager to test out his new device.
So
He
All right.
figures at least one of the ways that we're eventually going to go is going to allow for that to happen.
Well, go ahead and place yourselves or inch yourselves where you guys would like to go.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll be in the back.
Lol. All right. Viv, are you opening the door?
Stealthily.
Please roll your stealth.
Actually, should we
Aw.
send Rex in first? Because this wall should be stone, I think.
He will not be able to go through this
Oh, okay.
to the other side. Yep. The stone wall is going to end after this little front panel. As I said, this looks like a front door to somebody's house.
All right, so it's only a 34.
All right. You very carefully open the door, trying to avoid its creak, which you're greeted with what looks like a common entryway in a possibly older style home. Whoops, that is not where that line goes. Give me a second while I draw a couple additional lines for myself just to make my life easier. Immediately in front of you, you see a sign that says, "Please take off your shoes, but why does no one knock?"
Joke's on them, I don't have shoes. Anyway, Soul is sneaking forward.
You know how linoleum feels, by the way? Like
Aw.
really freaking cheap linoleum?
Aww.
That's this area. When you look in, you know that real cheap roll-up wood that you see in homes?
Yeah.
Yep.
The like
It-
fake wood flooring.
Yes, very specifically that fake wood flooring. And as you get around the bend, you see that fake wood flooring. Inside, you see exactly 4 figures that almost seem to be walking in a circular motion to themselves, shuffling along with their weird erratic steps quietly. They have yet to notice you. They
Cool.
are all wearing trilbies. All but one are wearing trench coats. The one that is not wearing a trench coat seems to have discarded it at some point in time. It is along his back, a series of runes etched into his skin that reminds you of the dead body you guys found ages ago. The quote-unquote dead body.
All right. Well, while everybody else is in the hallway, Shoal is just going to relay this information to Fret via Bonded Mind, and then he's going to just be like, "Guys, I'm going to try and sneak forward a little bit more. Is there anything this way that I can tell?"
Yes, that is a hallway of some form.
Okay. I can see a hallway. I am going to attempt to make my way down it a little bit and then come back.
This wall or hallway looks like it is unfinished. There's bare drywall on both sides of you, and the flooring is definitely baseboards. There would be a creak if your hide skill wasn't so bloody high.
Also, sky swimming.
Yep.
And sky swimming. You can see nails where paintings should be, and a slight shadow as if they are actually hanging on both sides, but there is nothing.
Some back room's ass looking hallway.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna keep going and peek around this corner.
Yep. Give me a second here.
Who would believe that liminal spaces would exist in this place of non-reality based on memory?
Era, this map is making my head hurt.
I
I've
am
already
ready,
got a headache. What the bullshit?
I am ready to erase and clean things as needed. All you have to do is ask, and I can do so. Whoops, that's not the tool I wanted. Let's not erase everything, you joik.
Oh,
This
I am so
long-
concerned.
This long hallway looks like it is a stairwell down, yet it stays completely perpendicular as you look down it. It is dark and shady and kind of has a quote-unquote cool feeling coming from it, like you're descending into a basement. There's a door at the back that has a slit, just like those old terrible movies where somebody asks for a password. If you think it's giving you a headache, Zim, you should see the master file for this dungeon.
And
Thanks, I hate it.
so, so the door, it doesn't have a handle, but it has one of those like password slits.
Yep. You know in the movies or the cartoons where somebody would open up a slide and you would just see their eyes and they'd ask for a password? It's one of those doors.
And
Yeah.
it's always like a bruiser with a Boston accent.
So, Fret is going to stealth and begin getting further into things.
All right.
Get wrecked.
Oh,
Damn. Okay, well, that's,
I was almost good.
dang it! Now I'm hungry. Simple. Thanks.
well, that's a 14, so that's, unfortunate.
Yeah,
give
it
me a
is.
second. Okay, I don't need to roll anymore. Cool. Go ahead and put yourself as far as you can be. I'm gonna give you three. Nope, just two choices. Looks like here or here.
Strangely enough, Fret was gonna, go here and then begin preparing things.
Okay.
So that, not in line of sight yet. Which, yeah, Fret will, pull out his, sitar.
Understood.
And, yeah, Uh, will activate his Scabbard of Keen Edges. And then next turn will step in. So here.
And now we all roll initiative. There's... Boy. Oh boy.
Well, I know who's not going first.
And I'm going to step away for one moment because I'm going to beg my roommate to make... And take my meds. I'm going to take my meds now. That's probably...
Boy, howdy.
Did I miss anything major?
Now we're rolling initiative.
Are we really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fret, you made a little too much noise.
Okay. I had an overexcited Rex over groceries.
Is Rex ever not overexcited?
No.
Oh.
I apologize. I had to go find my roommate. And it turns out he's actually already out back grilling. I didn't know that.
Nice.
So I don't have to ask him to start food. Yay. All right. So, yes, unfortunately, almost in complete and utter sync, all four of the individuals turn and look directly at Vari the moment he steps around that corner.
Or Fret.
Yeah, excuse me, Fret. It's almost creepy the way they do it because their feet bend in ways that they probably shouldn't, but do.
Mhm.
And Viv, you would hear the footsteps change. So we're gonna go, of course, to the top of initiative and hand it over to Viv. I need to mark these guys really quickly. That's 1. That's 2. That's coatless.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
And that is 3.
I have sneak. I am then going to ready an attack. Non-lethal.
Understood. You're just readying an attack?
Correct. I am waiting for one of them to go here.
Understood. Specific, but I won't complain.
Well, flanking.
Ah. Their turn.
Beautiful.
5-foot step. Shamble. Oh, wait, you're stealthed.
Yeah, they don't know where I'm at.
Yet, your attack will go off. So go ahead and roll it.
Huzzah. This is going to be a claw. Oh, that was almost a 20. So that's -2 because I get +2 from flanking. So let's see, 7. That is a 24 to hit.
24 does hit this one.
Cool. That means I'm rolling 1d8 and 2d10s.
Don't forget the precise
That's-
strike.
That's the other d10.
You got D10 precise strikes? How?
Or sorry, d6.
Okay. I was about
I
to
knew,
say.
I knew the dice I was supposed to roll. I just said the wrong number.
Okay.
Leave me alone. All right, so 10, 13, 22 damage.
You do 22 damage to this one, and while it stumbles forward for a moment, it doesn't feel the same as hitting it before. It's like dragging your claws through a thicker coat. You have damaged the coat at least, and you can see some of the runes glowing through.
Oh, this is the one with the runes.
I think I
Nope.
think all of these guys have them.
Yep, this one just has no shirt, so it's bare. He's not wearing the coat that the others are wearing. This one, because he was going to attack you and Viv attacking him from behind, Viv was able to cut through the coat. It looks like the coat is taking some damage. I will be
Okay.
there when I can. Thank you, Cass. Cass has food. I'll have to go get
Nice.
food at some point. Now that Viv has appeared, they will move there, and starting off, the one that stays in the corner, Viv, I need you to roll a will save.
Oh, that's lame.
He doesn't say words that are actually words, nor move in a way that makes any level of sense, but his
Yeah.
spell does go off.
18.
Let me double check the spell level. You actually beat it.
Woo!
Damn, I wanted to get you with confusion.
Oh lord.
I think it would have been pretty terrible for the rest of the party.
Afterwards, he is going to give this one a +1 to attack, and this one +1 to attack with cantrips. Yay, cantrips. Oh wait, no, those only apply to skills. He doesn't know that. Doesn't matter. Viv, you are taking 2 attacks. Var, you are taking 1.
Okay.
By the way, the blades that these guys have, don't look great.
Are they a
called-
little bloody?
It's more like they have etched runes in them that might be familiar from another, the same murder case.
Oh.
All right,
Hmm.
Viv does a 27 hit
No.
your AC. All right, and he'll take his seconds. He didn't move. He can take a second swing. Okay, 23 does not.
Nope.
Next guy, he moved. He only takes 1. He might be dropping his blade. Never mind. He drops it. Okay. Nice going, dude. On Vari, natural 20 rolling to confirm.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
One
I
moment.
doubt a 14 confirms.
Megafan
No, it does not.
7,790 just subscribed.
Megafan,
moment.
thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. You take 6 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Gross. Okay, that is a fortitude of a 15.
15 is a pass.
Woo!
I need you to make a tick on your sheet. Let me know when you get 5.
Okay.
And that is their turn. Hey, Paint.
Chi.
Sounds of combat.
I assume I can get here.
Yes, you may.
And we're wanting to do non-lethal, right?
Yep.
Am I able to do non-lethal with my blast?
Yeah, just take the -4
Okay.
to your 2-hit. I know Dr. Volt has ability to change spells. On the other hand, I'm just going to give the -4 to make life.
Oh
Because
boy.
otherwise, I don't think you can actually do anything.
Wait, what am I doing?
Don't worry about it.
19?
To touch or to AC?
Touch.
Will hit. You're attacking number 1.
Yeah, the one right there.
Yep.
Alright. Oh boy!
Oh,
3 6s and a 4.
nice. Total, please. Even though I can do that math in my head, I don't know bonuses.
Well, that's 22 plus 6, so 28.
All right,
Oh,
that
also,
looks-
I'm going to roll a concentration.
Yep.
Because I forgot that I need to do that.
Even with his jacket, he is now just.
Oh, actually,
12.
I cannot do, as Earth, I don't have access to the touch one, actually.
Oh, is it physical AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a physical blast, not a elemental blast.
I don't
Oh,
have.
howdy.
There is no elemental blast for this. I just realized. I'm assuming
Yeah,
it missed.
Earth is like shooting rocks and stuff.
24. Okay, so that is a success on the concentration.
Okay. Right. Let me double check. You said 19
Yes.
for your hit, right? Then that should still hit. So you're
Okay.
fine.
Cool. Whew. Actually, with that in mind, it actually does more damage. Add another 8 onto the 28.
I mean, he's already unconscious, so you're fine.
Fair. So that'll be, considering, he probably can't see the others.
Nope.
Can I finish my
There's a
move?
wall in your way. You're done. I think you're done unless you got a swift action or a quick action.
Well, no, I mean, like, can I move more? Because I didn't move all the way.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Then I'm done.
Yeah, that's if you have spring attack, sadly, in Pathfinder.
Fret, it is your turn. The guy in front of you seems to have gotten attacked by 2 ways and has fallen down. His jacket has some severe damage, but is still functioning. The sword drops to the ground. It's weird.
Okay.
His body collapsed in a really weird way.
So, Shoal doesn't have manufactured weapons. Paint doesn't have manufactured weapons. Okay, so, yeah, Fred's going to send out his, Seeking Shadows to, disarm combat maneuver the other 2. Or rather, other 1, because the other one dropped one, right? So.
Yes, this one dropped his weapon.
Okay, and is the coatless one carrying a weapon?
No, he is not.
Okay, then, the last one, disarm combat maneuver.
Yep, you need to roll CMB versus his CMD.
Yeah, I'm seeing if
And-
this gives any bonuses.
I believe he gets an attack of opportunity. I don't think your shadows can be hit, though.
The shadows attempt to disarm or steal combat maneuver check as appropriate using the same modifier as their perception check. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so it's not against their CMD, it's against their perception.
Oh, weird. Okay. Roll it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not great, but that's with a +6. Hold on. Okay, so that's only a 14, so they have a reasonable chance of beating that.
Yeah, he does beat that.
Okay, well that's fine. That's just the shadows that are about to disappear because Fret is going to begin a bardic performance, and that
Okay.
requires concentration. Which I do believe that it is time to dance because these guys might very well be affected by a illusion pattern or an illusion figment magical attack that has them in this state. So I'm gonna dance at them and hope that it helps.
I need to know, okay, so what are you doing specifically now? I understand that you're dancing, but what?
The distraction bardic performance.
Gotcha. So you need to roll a perform check.
Correct. With my dance performance in particular, which is a little weaker than my string.
Yep, go ahead and roll it.
That is a great number, though. Okay, so that is 16 plus 12. That is a 28.
Gotcha. And they got to roll a will save, correct?
No, it is if they're affected by an illusion pattern or illusion figment, which it might not be, they get a resave against that effect with my performance as the roll.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Why did you do that, dice? Fine. Okay. Surprisingly, the one with the blade falls over as if he was asleep.
Nice.
You hear an audible snapping noise that seems to resonate throughout everything.
Oh. Okay, so that is that, and I'm gonna 5-foot step back, and that ends my turn.
All right. Fret goes to last. Who still has a Rex on his head?
Does this mean Rex has to go on my turn?
Just means he's riding with you.
Oh
So
yeah, I
what you
forgot.
doing,
Rex
Matt?
actually has an attack now.
He does.
Yeah. You might have to double move to get into the room, I guess.
Actually, wait. Oh, wait. No, there are no shadows here.
Not shadows have to be created by you guys or a light source that you guys have. Specifically.
Yeah, it's
Because I was about to
has-
say, wait, I can just shadow jump, but I can't.
Yeah, Fred has a light, but otherwise no.
So if Viv had a light, he'd be casting a shadow. But I don't think Viv is using a light.
No. No, I am not.
Alright, that's as far as I can move normally. So I'm going to slap myself and Fret with resistance because it's a cantrip.
Understood. Dr. Volt,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Dr.
30
Volt is first going to do something. He's just going to go with one of his little suspicions right now.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, where is the thing? I need those contacts. Ah, that appointment can't come soon. Dr. Volt is going to go and just see by chance if he can detect interflux magic right now with his Arcanum lens.
Interflux magic as in...
That weird, like, super real Unraveler stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This place is just radiating in it.
That is kind of what he thought. I don't suppose he, like, legitimately sees puppet strings coming off of these guys.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Through the wall.
Jesus! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord. Oh. Oh, Jesus.
That is kind of what he was suspecting.
Though, roll a will save while you look at the entire dungeon at once, because it's all layered on top of itself.
Ah, so he's basically just, at the very least, fucking flashbanged himself.
You just
Yep.
hit fill mode. You hit fill mode.
Well, that's at least decent. Will save is that. Do we have any ongoing things?
No, because I did distraction. I'm sorry.
Okay, then that's an 18.
You are going to be dazed for 1d4 turns,
Oh, great.
but you are not falling unconscious. Seeing rooms on top of rooms on top of figures in the distance, strings coming off of them, strings coming off of you guys.
Strings are coming
Before
off.
you
my
are
arms.
forced to end it, this does take a standard action for you.
Okay, and that dazed is what? I can only take one action per turn?
No,
Double
that's
checking.
staggered.
Yeah, that's
Dazed
staggered.
is like just -1 to a
Minus
couple
one in
things.
attack rolls and sight-based perception checks for 4 rounds.
Okay, well, since that was my standard action,
Thank you for remembering you have the lens.
yes. I don't really have anything I can really do as my move action.
You could get like right to this square right here, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
you,
I guess.
30.
you make your way into the room. All right, Viv, it is your turn.
Most excellent.
There's the bladeless man right here and the caster in the corner. Why does that
Cool.
sound like a bad book?
The caster in the corner.
Yes.
No, it's
Cool.
like a bad song. Like
Well, he doesn't have a weapon, so I really just don't care about him now.
Okay.
he's gonna try to punch you or something.
Oh no! I'm going
Nope.
for this guy.
When you walk past him, he takes his opportunity to flail his arms above his head in a style of fashion that might be reminiscent of a certain Muppet. And then he's literally going to flop on top of you. Let's see. He's going to roll a... Would you stop flinging my god darn dice across the dang table? I don't want people seeing the dang rolls. Now I'm angry because it gave me a lower number. fine
you got?
dice. Be a cheaty little garbage monkey. No, that's not going to hit your CMD. He will fail to.
How bad was it?
When I re-rolled in private, like I wanted it to be, he rolled a 4.
Oh, yeah, that's not hitting me.
Have you considered using the R function?
I like flinging the dice into the DM screen. It
I-
ensures
feel
that
good.
they stay in a spot where you guys can't see them as well. So now I'm not giving you the total, but he rolled a 4 on the dice. I will give you a total when he rolls something that isn't garbage.
Well, look, if I rolled a 4, I couldn't hit my own CMD. So I know damn well he's not hitting my CMD because his stats are probably not better than mine.
Yep. All right. So you are in front of the jacketless one.
Yup, we claw.
Roll that claw. We all claw down here.
The claw.
The claw.
Aww. That's a 22. 21.
21 does hit this one.
Yay. God damn it. He does not want to roll these dice. Alright, better. So that's 14 damage.
Yep, and he will take that 14 damage.
Yeah, he will. And now I'm in his face.
You are.
Come on, Casty boy. Catch these hands.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, that's my move action and a standard action, so I don't. Oh, I do have a cantrip I can use.
Okay.
What's funnier? Ray of Frost. I haven't used this in so long. Hold on.
It's a D3 of damage or some nonsense.
Yeah, it's not good, but it's damage. It is a ranged touch attack. Okay.
Yep. So that does mean that he can attempt to punch you if you use it.
Oh no. Anyway. I
Why
am
not?
attempting.
He is attempting. He is not going to roll high enough. Okay.
So this is just that plus my dex modifier, right?
Yep. Plus your base attack modifier and dex modifier.
Oh, this uses my BAB too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a 30.
It's a ranged attack, effectively.
Yep. That does hit his touch AC.
All right, and then it's just a D3 of cold damage. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
it
just.
does.
Just roll.
I don't
these.
have a D3, so I'm rolling a D6.
Yep. I should really
It does garbage damage, but it's pretty accurate, actually.
All right, 3 damage.
Got it. Perfect. And that is the end of your turn. And
This is how you cast spells.
It is his turn. That one is going to flail and attempt to grapple you again. And roll garbage. The caster snaps his fingers, and you and Dr. Volt have to both fortitude saves, please.
Okay. That's a 20.
Pass.
That's not. That is an 11.
And you are... Let me double check to make sure I'm using the right condition here. Blinded until the end of his turn.
Great.
Till the end of his turn. Don't worry about it. That's his quick action.
Right.
Snap flash. Blinds a creature.
Oh,
So it's designed so that way if he gets cornered, he can cast. That did work. So Viv roll a will save again. He's going to try it again. And he will
Cool.
eat an attack of opportunity.
You're damn right he's eating an attack of opportunity.
Watch
Uh,
the fizzle because I don't know if he can actually get the concentration on this, but
all right.
dice fucking no, stop. If you're gonna roll a high number, I'm gonna be angry. Low number down, I'm gonna be angry.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
definitely fucking hitting him because I rolled an 18 on the dice.
All right, and roll damage. See if he can even get there for the concentration check.
But yeah, so it's wider but weaker dazzling blade. That's kind of wild.
14.
Understood.
Do I still need to roll my will save?
I'm about to find out. No, the spell fizzles.
Honk.
Even with defensive
God damn it.
thing, he could not get that.
He's having a bad time.
Yes, he is. All right, he is still up though, and he's not going to do the other thing he was going to do. Hey, Paint,
Cheat.
your turn.
And yeah,
Well-
there's 2 prone. So yeah, the 2 prone means like you could, in theory, like walk over them if you.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just gonna go here. I was debating going, to right there and sneezing, but doesn't want to hit Shoal. So we're gonna go attack on number 2. What's up?
I don't think you can use air. I don't think you can subdual area spells. But you're going after number 2. Got it. Roll your attack.
A lot. 17 plus 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
Good
Roll damage,
lord.
please.
Oh, come on. Do a proper roll. That is worse, but at least it's a proper roll.
Or like the physics has been fighting people tonight.
And any roll Paint does is a pupper roll.
Oh.
25, we'll say slashing.
Understood. Thank you.
I thought I'd make a wholesome joke for once.
And a jolt, because I can do that. Never mind, that was a nat 1.
Okay, that does not hit then. All right. Fret.
Okay. Let's see. One's still up. Gonna move action. Okay, he's already attack of opportunity. But no, it might be after his turn now. I'm gonna probably eat a flop of opportunity here, but I'm gonna move here.
You're fine because the dice hate me and don't want anything fun to happen tonight.
Okay, and
But he does
let's
flop
do-
at you.
Let's do another distraction dance because I've got plenty of perform. Let's see. Okay, that's a 24.
Understood. He does not snap free.
Okay. The other one does. Okay.
Oh, the mage, right. He can see it this time. No, he does not snap free either.
Okay.
That ends your turn?
I've got a single. Let's see. I could do a. Want to have.
I currently am streaming a video of Fret.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm trying to get to it.
I'm not going to be able to load his stream.
Yes.
In the meantime, anything else you're doing, Fred?
I'm looking for effects of a I'll say that's the end of my turn because
Okay. You're looking through your snit. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Last.
Yay!
Just gonna move
Barry, have you finished loading my stream yet? And
Hold
Viv?
on.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I've got yours. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Just dancing.
It's the distraction dance from Henry Stickman.
Of course it is.
I didn't need to look at his stream to know what it was.
Yep. It was the 10-hour loop version,
Wow.
Excellent. Well,
because anyone would ever want to have that up for 10 hours straight.
Rex is in range if Rex is taking his turn on my turn.
He is not. He would have to take his turn on Payne's turn.
Ah, well, that's fine, because I'm going to double cantrip resistance on Volt and Paint.
Okay. And then your turn?
And you know what? I'm going to punch this man.
You would only be able to cast resistance on one person then.
Aren't cantrips quick actions?
Yes, and you should only be able to do one. Because otherwise you'd have to give up your standard action for a quick action.
I thought you... Oh, right, because I moved.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a dumb. Okay, no, then that's what I'll do. For some reason, my previous turn, I'm like, it's okay. But no, of course, I forgot. It eats up the move action. I am a silly. But yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Dr. Volt,
Yes.
your
So
turn.
it was only for his turn, so I am good. Yes?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, that's the important one. I'm gonna fucking pew at him with my Somno.
Your ray gun.
Your
Your go to
voltaic hypno sensitizer thing.
Yes,
Your
it was
go to sleep
hypno,
weapon. I'll be right
hypno
back.
coercive agent. That's it.
Yep.
I was
And I
kinda
believe
close.
that you have to roll an
Yes.
attack, touch attack.
You were closer than I was. Hold on, I'm just making sure something.
I don't know if it's
Excellent. Yes, it is 2 rays.
Is it ranged or is it ranged touch?
Range touch.
Yep.
Nice.
So that
Ooh.
first one is not ideal. Also, I'm taking a -1 to this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, BAB is 5 plus Dex of 8. -1. 17 to
Hit touch AC does touch.
oh wait, no, I need 14.
14 does not touch.
Okay. Then that definitely means that nat 1 doesn't touch.
Sorry. Do you wish to move?
No, not really.
Okay. Any quick
Actually,
actions?
yes, I do actually.
Oh,
First, I will try one more ray at him. This one is a frost one.
all right. Roll away.
Who have
Okay,
you been
yeah, okay,
blasting?
Dr. Volt is... you say that was one round. No. Dr. Volt is definitely still blind. And then...
Understood.
Got something in his goggles.
You got to make sure to clean those nanites out occasionally. What were you about to say, Key?
I was just asking, because I had to use the bathroom, who was Volt blasting?
He was trying to blast the coatless one, but he missed.
Yeah, no one. Volt was blasting no one.
Wild shots just all over the place.
It's a rave in this room. I'm
It's
dancing.
weird. It's weird. The German scientist was doing his best imitation of what the fuck is a kilometer.
Oh no, clearly it's Last's fault, because he must have boofed Volt in the face with his tail to apply resistance.
How dare.
But Viv, this makes it your turn again.
Let's go. We're just gonna hit Caster Man until he falls down.
Yep. Roll your first attack.
It's a nat 1.
Okay, that misses. Roll your next attack.
See, I told you his blinding thing is just really effective. Only
There you go,
on
that's
the
it.
next turn.
Yep. Roll damage, please.
All right, much better. So that's gonna be 15.
Got it.
And last attack.
So is everything in Era's realm made out of shadow stuff?
That's another nat 1.
I guess
don't
that
think this
misses.
I don't think this technically counts as Era's realm.
This
True.
does not count as Arrow's realm. No.
Okay.
No, his realm does not get considered shadow stuff specifically.
Okay, I was wondering because if it was, then it would explain our roles right now. Because since we'd be part of his realm, we would be made out of shadow stuff, and then we would all have shadow hearts.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Wreck.
I'm going on to his turn. And ignoring Dr. Volt. Which health does he have left? He's healing himself. Roll your attack of opportunity.
I swear to God, if I can nat 1 this again. $25
Hits.
or
Roll
24. Sorry.
damage while I roll his concentration on this healing spell. Oh, he has a chance of succeeding.
I am fucking removing all of my dice.
How much damage did you do?
Literally minimum. So 11.
11.
Holy shit.
Okay, well, he might still fall unconscious even though this is off. So let me grab this plus that.
Also, don't you have to rest to get non-lethal back? Healing doesn't do shit.
No, it does.
Any magical healing, I believe, restores all of your non-lethal.
Ah.
No, no. What it is it it heals both the lethal and non-lethal at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you would heal 15 damage and they've got 20 lethal damage and 11 non-lethal damage, you would heal all of their non-lethal damage and 15 of their lethal damage.
Okay,
Correct.
and since we're only doing non-lethal, it doesn't matter.
Nope, it does not. Unfortunately, all's that did, that heal was just undo what Viv just did to him. So yay, that was wasted. What else can he really do? That's worthless, and that's standard. He's gonna 5 foot. No, he's better off in the corner. That's the end of his turn. He's kind of screwed right now. Hey, paint.
Gee.
Your turn.
Alright, for my turn.
Use Rex.
Oh, I'm aware. But first off, blast.
Which one?
Well, it's gonna be physical. We're gonna go with bludgeoning.
Okay.
Bonk.
23, I think.
Which one again? Was it this one or the caster?
Oh, the coatless one. The caster.
That will hit. Roll damage.
I've really got to... You know what? What was that? Not 174. I'm just gonna make this easy on myself. 31.
And down.
And zap on number 2. Actually, 2
Roll
zaps
to
on
hit.
number 2.
Zappity zap zappity. Ho ho ho.
So 22 and higher.
Both will
Touch.
hit. Roll damage, please.
2 damage for the first. 3 damage for the second.
And his coat looks like it is getting very damaged. Like it's getting very close to literally just falling off of him.
And then let me double check the stat blocks. Because Rex is going to go attack.
Roll his 2 hit.
Well, they're both touch. Oh, wait, no. He's not touching the ground. Well, that is a useless thing for him because he flies. But either way,
He's going to try and flop on Rex. Let's see if he flops on Rex. Stop rolling below 10. Dang it. You were on a 15. You couldn't stay on it. Missed. Never mind. And since I announced a number out loud, I don't want to say the total number. So,
That's fine.
where even is the freaking attack on this?
Is it the Earth Elemental or whatever stat sheet?
Yeah.
It should be like near the. They've got +6 slam.
so D20
How
plus
much
10.
jam?
Oh, there it is. Melee slam +6. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out here. Alright, so that'll be, 15.
Will miss.
Oh. Well, that'll be it
Sorry.
for Paint and Rex. Can I buy a cantrip for Rex?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Fret.
Okay. So, this guy,
You have flanking now.
I do. Yeah, we're gonna just do the more assured way to get him to go to sleep. So let's.
Join the naughty side. They have cookies.
Yeah. So I'm
No, it's
gonna
the ugly side.
non-lethally. Yep. I'm going to non-lethally do the stabby stab, or rather slicey.
Yep, roll your tit.
Okay. This is +2 from flanking. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, okay. Well, that's what's actually, is that a crit on the? No, hold on. 18, 20. Okay, no. So wait, 18, 20 with keen. Does that become 15?
18 to 20 with Keen, yeah, that's 15.
Okay, so that's a crit. Rolling
Roll
to confirm.
No confirm.
Are you sure? Because this is at a 19, and does my headband boost that? Hold on. Headband of ninjutsu, +2 on attack rolls, sneak attack. Okay, so 21 plus 3.
Does confirm. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh no, it is a crit confirm though, because that's technically a bad thing in this situation. Because the big suck. So DC 14 will save. And 1d10 plus 2d6 plus 9.
He fails the will save.
He becomes staggered as a part of his soul gets consumed.
Understood.
And then, okay, so the sneak attack damage is not. Well, actually, one more dice. Sneak attack damage is separate, does not get multiplied, so that is 11 not multiplied, plus 13 times 2. So 13 times 2, 26 plus 11, 37 non-lethal damage.
27.
37.
Okay. Plus 37 equal. Minus that. His coat is shredded. He is unconscious. Delete. Or die. There we go. There we go.
And my sword got a tasty snack.
Yep. And then really quickly, I'm going to put a thumbtack in this because now I'm...
Okay.
Did anyone hear what he said he was actually going to do, or did we all
He is
just hear
hungry.
it was food?
He is starving for food.
Oh, me too.
So yeah, I'm assuming this is a minor food break and like stretch moment. So do that all.
Okay. But yeah, I had dino nuggies.
Oh.
Nice.
Yes. They were on sale when I was at the grocery store, and I was like, fuck yes.
I'm planning on getting bagel bites tomorrow.
Childish food is the best.
Like just indulgence.
Yeah,
They are
like
called
I
comfort foods for a reason.
Yeah, I had SpaghettiOs and Dino Nuggies the other night, and it was great.
I gotta say, I'm still very concerned about the weird, like, poetry riddle that Shoal picked up earlier.
Oh, absolutely. I bet you we're gonna get another one or something, maybe.
I
Or-
bet
No,
that
it's fine.
I bet that the answer is the password we're gonna need.
Oh God.
Alright.
I'll have to brain then. I hate this.
got cold.
Yes, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
It's still bratwurst, so I'm still going to be happy as shit. But
Ooh.
But it's called.
I waited too
bratwurst.
long to go get it.
Oh.
I should have gone and gotten it right away and did that during combat. Oh well, I wanted to wait until after combat. But yes,
Gosh
you
darn it.
guys are out of initiative. The one man's coat that you guys were fighting does fall off of him. He does have the same blue glowing runes along his back, as you guys have seen before.
The one that had the string break though. What is his status? What does he have a fully intact coat?
Yes, he does, because he was never attacked.
In that case, that is getting removed.
Yep.
And probably tossed to Volt for him to examine.
Dr. Volt will, of course, have informed the party of his findings.
Oh, Fret has a worried look.
Extremely worrying.
Fret nods.
Worrying, but not necessarily unsurprising. We know that the Unravelers are parasites. And, well, people like us are tasty to them. So what else is Twilight but a giant buffet that they can't touch?
Fret will kind of tap a finger to his chin, and then raise a finger and telepathically note. Wait, so does this mean the Proteans are just a means to an end that they're using?
Probably.
Possibly. There's no guarantee that Unravelers are the only entities that can use this interflux magic.
Fret nods.
Dr.
I would-
Volt, are you going to examine the jacket?
Yes, Dr. Volt will examine the jacket along with the. Dr. Volt will. Is there a way Dr. Volt can look at the jacket for interflux magic stuff without blinding himself?
Sticking it directly and covering your entire field of view. I can tell you that the jacket does not have interflux magic, but I do need you to roll spellcraft.
That's not a nat one on the dice.
All right.
So total is a 34.
You recognize the spell Barkskin on this jacket. It seems that this jacket is acting as Barkskin, including a +2 bonus to deflection. It is a body slot item. It can take up to 5 attacks, and it reduces damage by 5. At least this version of it.
Dr. Volt will be pleasantly surprised that it's just a, as ironic as this phrase is going to sound, mundane magic item.
What does this coat do?
Bark skin with a +2 deflection.
It can reduce up to 5 attacks by 5 damage before it's destroyed. It is a body slot item.
Before it's destroyed or before it's uncharged and needs to recharge?
Destroyed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a temp item. Effectively.
I was gonna say, that sounds like it will be mighty useful on Vari, or on Fret.
Well, I mean, Fret currently has a robe of needles on that takes up that slot.
Hey,
But-
Era. Dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
Rex technically has a body slot, right?
I don't believe familiars get to wear magic items.
Darn it.
That was a good try.
Technically I have an open body slot, funnily enough.
Actually, that's not a bad idea either. Yeah.
So actually, yes, familiars can wear and use magic items. There are some
some
restrictions.
Yeah, some slots they don't have.
For example,
why,
I doubt he could wear rings.
Yeah, there's actually a feat that you can pick up for familiars that allows them to wear rings. But yeah, it's like really obscure stuff.
Oh, well, if they can, as long as they have that slot.
Yeah, it's like based off of their form. If it's like an avian, there's like avian specific.
Something to look up later.
You guys continue to do.
Yeah, continue munching.
So Zim, should we give Rex the trench coat?
I mean, it's essentially just an HP shield, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it might be more important to have on, say, Lost.
Yeah, I mean, Rex is neat. I like Rex. But maybe we should put the HP shield on the thing that can't be resummoned.
Yeah, plus he's got 55 HP, so...
Oh my
Good
gosh.
Rex has more HP than me.
Never mind, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Rex, you know, his HP scales with Paint's Constitution. And Paint has a lot of Constitution.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I was going to make a joke about, hey, Rex could just walk in and tank for us, but he can already do that.
You said it's a body slot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, avian types have armor slot, belt slot, chest slot, eyes, head, neckband, headband, neck, ring, and wrist.
I've just had a thought that has amused me more than it probably should. And, like, there's, like, a thing that you can put on to make ammo and shit, like, home, right? Specifically make it better at, like, hitting the enemy and stuff.
Seeking.
Yeah, like, it was like, I thought, like, foe finding was a thing or something like that.
Yeah, there's a seeking
Yeah.
enchantment you can put on ammo.
I was just thinking about putting that on a magical item for an avian familiar, and then you could have a homing pigeon.
To your corner.
Take one
But
damage.
yeah, they...
By the way,
yeah,
did anybody
the-
take damage during that fight?
Me,
Brett did.
right now.
That wasn't during the fight, Vol.
True.
But yeah, the only animals that have a body slot are bipeds, which is weird.
Mostly because it implies, like, things going through the arm and head hole and body hole.
Ah, yes, the body hole.
Exactly. That's right, it goes in the body hole.
Okay, I finished inhaling the broth. And then I just walked to the kitchen and ate the rest of the potato salad for now.
I just like how basically no matter what you're doing in Deltarune, you wind up storing it in the blank hole. 25 dark dollars was added to your money hole.
Money hole. So, last is taking the coat. When you put this coat on, it feels, really cheap fake leather.
Yeah.
That is this material. Obviously, whoever created this place at least had the forethought to not give you quality items. However, the swords do still remain, with their weird drawn-in runes that are glowing slightly.
These are the things that make you sleep forever, right?
Yep.
You are going in the bag.
Yeah, Fred got touched by one. He does not feel good about this.
Nope, and that tick does remain on your character sheet for the time being. I will let you know if one gets erased.
So Shoal is just nabbing all of them, being like, "Nope, in the bag."
Yep.
Into the cat shark hole they go.
Yep.
They're doing their best Nebby impersonation and getting in the fucking bag.
Get in the okay. What would you guys like to do next? You have the doorway behind you. Otherwise, you have a way that looks like an unfinished hallway leading to the stairwell that's down but straight.
Well, the fun news is we haven't figured out this fucking thing yet, so we probably don't have the password.
We don't know it needs a password, though. It just looks like it does.
It's a password door. It needs a password.
Dr. Volt is just going to say swordfish.
But yeah, so Fred is going to thoroughly search for these guys, though.
Yep, they would have. The shirtless one did not have a coat for some reason. It was thrown off to the side. You will find out it's a mundane, so it means pretty much nothing.
Okay.
Otherwise, no, they have no items on them. They do have food wrappers and empty water canisters, though.
Okay.
I'm already marking it down. Don't worry, Zim. But I just have thought of something.
Oh no.
Is M&M a food wrapper?
I love how now
take your
he's just
point of damage.
he's just automatically taking the damage at this point.
But yeah, so Fred though will gesture at the one that he danced at and successfully did something to, and will inquire of the group telepathically. So think we should maybe check on this one. Maybe wake him up.
He still has the ruins on his back. Dr. Volt can confirm that the strings that were puppeteering him have snapped, though.
Oh.
Like, all I'm saying is this guy just he was tired of being a little sponge. He wanted to be a big shot.
Taya, you're gonna die.
So, last, you went down the hallway.
Yes, he's going to look down the hallway.
You are looking down a flight of stairs that is not going down. At the bottom, you see a door with a slot, as previously described. There is no door handle, though. You go up to the door.
Optical illusion? What's that? My sense of sight is partially damaged.
So is mine.
Viv,
Viv
I
runs
tried-
under you.
You No, I go over him. I'm flying.
So, yeah, he's just going to examine the slot door.
Yep, it is a heavy-looking wooden door with a slot.
Does it look like I can open the slot? Or is it we are on the other side?
You are on the other side.
Hmm.
You can knock.
That sounds like a terrible idea. Hang on.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm good. Dr. Volt has an even stupider, good, maybe terrible idea if the knocking doesn't work.
Are
So
you
go ahead
going
and
down
knock
there?
first. Dr. Volt's waiting to find out the result of the knocking.
Oh no, he hasn't knocked yet. I did a common sense roll, and he's like, no, that's probably a bad idea.
Fred
Right.
will inquire. What was in the other direction?
Ah, yes, of course. I forgot
elevator.
to tell you. Yes, there's a room with a lift of some description. It seems to go up or down, but we're not sure if it's stable. And there's also a door with a 4 on it that's locked.
Fred's
Look,
eyes light
The
up.
door is magic.
Look, all I'm going to
Background.
say is that it might not be the absolute dumbest idea to take your shoes off and then knock on that door.
I don't have shoes.
Paint's gonna raise his paws
Oh.
and then knock on the door.
Just gonna take off his boots.
So Paint's going to knock on the door. Dr. Volt, I do want to congratulate you for figuring out that piece of the puzzle. The slot does open. You guys see an almost cartoon rendition, you know, the scribbly line style of blackout, but there's 2 eyes that come up. And you hear, password, please, in a Bostonian accent. Because I don't think I can do a Bostonian. Nope, I can't.
My stupid riddle
Hey,
brain
password.
worked.
Yes. If somebody wearing shoes had knocked, the slot wouldn't have moved.
Hilarious.
Puts boots back on.
Ask
So
password,
Fred's going to suggest. What about the number 4?
Incorrect
password.
password. The slot will shut.
Slot
Oh,
almost
well,
did
Fred-
something
Fred-
NSFW.
Speak.
Fred, yeah,
Time
Fred
out.
wasn't.
Fred can't
yeah.
speak, so never mind. The
Yeah,
slot
Fred-
is still open. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fred was. Yeah, Fred was suggesting that to the group via telepathy.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a me having a dumb moment.
Well, Lost would have immediately went 4, so...
I'm currently staring
1
at this
second.
fucking riddle you gave me, trying to figure something out.
Who said it's that?
Who
riddle?
raided my stream with 11 viewers?
I've been trying to figure out this riddle to begin with.
1 second.
I'm just dumb.
Kenku, hello there. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? Hope you had a great time over there. What were you up to? You have a good time? Welcome in, everybody. You've come into our Recolors of the Lost Pathfinder campaign. We got several other streamers that are also playing, doing this alongside me. Make sure you all go check them out. For those already here, go share the love with Genku. We've got lots of stuff going on here. Lots of tabletop, lots of artists that join. We've got variety of games. And
sorry.
I'll be in the chat from here.
Yes.
Viv, you're only trying to figure out where he belongs, right?
I figured out. I'm pretty sure I figured out what it is. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, because the obvious first part of it is Snake.
The issue is that snakes belong in a lot of places.
Yeah. It could belong in a desert. It could belong in a jungle.
It could belong literally anywhere.
It could belong in the grass. It probably doesn't belong in my boot.
Although, since it specifies paw and wing, it could also be a lizard, because lizards don't have paws.
I mean, true. But lizards also do a lot less perceiving with their tongue.
True.
What if the answer is a plane?
Oh.
It could be a flagon, because flagons have tongues.
The fuck is a flagon?
I wish to make it known that I only remembered the fact that flagons have tongues because of the book Aragon.
Yeah,
Look,
flagon, it's like a class.
the only thing I know about, the only flagons I know are the one that you fucking drink out of, and the one that better get a fucking mega.
Oh, flagon.
Seriously, if Dragonite's getting a fucking mega, give my boy a mega.
Agreed. But yeah, you guys in the hallway. The number 4 was stated. That's the wrong password. The slide has slid shut.
Paint's gonna knock again.
The thing will slide open. Password, please.
Gee!
Incorrect password. It shuts the door. Or shuts the little window.
Paint looks sad.
I don't know what you expected.
Wow. Fret will suggest, how about we go the other way? I could try my hand at lockpicking.
Assuming you can. But something occurred to me. I hope it's not right. Then Blast is just going to turn around and start making the shooing motion with his hands because everybody else is in the hole behind him. Just get to be party dad for him. It's like, okay, come on, let's go.
Oh, wanna.
We got to make progress. There's a man with a bomb who needs to die.
Ah.
Whose dice is this? Oh, this is just go. Just in case, I'm going to start moving more dice off the table. So there we go. I'm assuming everybody goes back to the previous room, correct?
Correct.
I'll just move everybody because I can. All right?
Okay, I'm. This is not a joke. I would like to just point out this is not a joke. But maybe we already have the first half of our answer because of the number of places snakes belong. What if it's a forest?
Maybe.
Viv, are you going to go try?
Yes.
That is not the password.
Okay. It's not a snake in a forest.
It is not a snake in the forest.
This is a snake in the desert.
It is not a snake in the desert.
Mountains.
Nope.
Australia.
Nope.
Not in my boot.
Not in your boot.
All right.
On the plains.
Snake skin.
Nope. And nope.
Look, with the had to take your shoes off, I had to try the not in my boot part, all right?
No, it's just rude to enter somebody's house without taking off your shoes.
Yes, but this absolutely could have been also a hint and setup towards the next half of the fucking password or something, knowing you.
Nope, it was just a stupid gag joke about getting people to puff their shoes when entering somebody else's house. That was it.
Okay, so
Shoal's gonna do one last attempt, and he's gonna ask the Bostonian guy what's the password.
He will say that is not the password and shut the door.
Worth a shot.
That is not the password, and shuts the password.
Fret, Snickers, and then Bonded Mind's a suggestion at Shoal.
Okay, I'm willing to go again.
That.
That
yeah,
is not the password.
So that is not the password. Is not the password.
Yes, that is correct.
All right.
Oh, so we got the password?
No.
No, we got not the password. Because that is definitely not the password.
We are just like two inches away from either going down the route of who's on first or knocking on the door and going rabbit season.
Last is leaving for the AstroTurf hallway.
Yeah, Fret's gonna head towards the locked door.
Paint is following, doing his best to try and squeeze past Glass to get in front.
Too bad, big tail, boof. You get to stay behind me this time.
Shoal, what is the password that you're going to try?
Rabbit season.
It's not fucking rabbit season. Get your ass in the other hallway.
Oh, it's clearly duck season then.
So it's so before you can do it, so it's duck season then.
It is not that season. I'm gonna go get a beer.
Shoal is just going to annoy whatever construct this is by just going, then it's this one, and then it's this one.
Hold on. I'm just. Dr. Volt has a linguistics bonus of 21. So Dr. Volt is just going to go up next to Shoal. Aardvark.
No. I'm just going to say no. Let's continue. Please.
Oh, okay.
No.
Like,
But no. If you you can see where that's going.
no.
I am not allowing you guys to brute force the door.
Unfair.
Not
Let
unfair.
me gremlin my way through the door.
Choo-choo on the train tracks.
Sometimes that's a good thing.
All right, Dr. Volt, where do you want to be in the lineup here while Vari picks a lock?
I'm on the ceiling.
Okay,
Dr. Volt will be under Shoal.
understood. All right, Vari, go ahead and give me that lockpick attempt, please.
So we're not in any sort of a time crunch.
Nope.
So
I
First
mean,
off-
technically,
Please
Where
take
is
1
it?
point of damage pain.
You don't have the feet.
I don't need the feet. I'll bite you.
Oh no.
You're too far away.
Right?
Let me look up a thing.
There you go. Back on there.
Knock on the door. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Erebane?
Let's see.
Knock on the door, then run away.
Ding
Okay,
Dong
so this
Dick,
is-
the password guy.
Okay, I'm gonna slide ahead.
This is why we can't
Yep.
have nice things.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Okay, so that is 16 plus 17.
Right. The door unlocks.
So 33. Okay, I'm going to do a cursory look of make sure it isn't gonna fucking like shoot an arrow trap at me or something. As I open it. So let's
housekeeping.
go perception. Okay, perception of 24.
You do not see any traps.
All right. Fred will look back at the rest of the group and do the thumbs up. And Fred will turn around and kick in the door.
You kick in the door. You see this. Oh, where is my description? Hold on. Photoshop is taking forever to load this note. You see a hallway, of course. I'm going to go ahead and point it out right now. You're coming in this way.
Oh boy.
This room is very blank. It looks like just basic white painted walls with a white painted ceiling, with a white painted floor. As you can see, sections of the wall are missing that seem to lead into nothingness. Ahead of you seems to be. Let me go ahead and start lining some of this out, actually, just to make life easier on myself. Badoop. Why are you going super big there? I don't want you super big. Badoop. 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 I don't know why you're big suddenly, but that's kind of annoying.
Hey, it's
I
because of
think
the
it's
extension. Oh, I think it's because
something
the
about that
banana-
side.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
Remove that banana.
No. And the banana's not causing it.
Okay.
I know the banana's not causing it, unfortunately, because it just
That is
tabletop
so
sim is just
weird.
Yeah, I don't understand. Doesn't
Do you
matter.
not? Do you? Only I think Era is really aware of the amount of things that I was doing to get this shit to load.
Yeah. So, yes, you walk through the door and you see a blank white room like that, and then I need to throw a door here. If you look on the other side of the door, it has a number guy's name pounded in.
You're
out.
cutting
You
out with
cut
that.
out.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look at the other side of the door, you will see a number 4 has been nailed into the other as well. It looks like the nail was too big for what they were doing with it.
But a number 4. Okay. Well, Fred's going to make his way past the nothing and look around the room.
Yep. Give me a second here. I'm going to draw some things and try to make sure it doesn't do what I think it's going to do everywhere. You will be able to see that one. You'll be able to see this one from there. I don't want to draw the other one right now. Where is the text tool? Text tool, text tool. That is 5. And this is 2.
Oh no.
And these
We
are
found-
all doors. So why don't I make them all doors? Just that way everything's clear and consistent.
We found the central warp room.
Hmm. Or the whatever Warp Star Plaza thing.
Once you reach this point, by the way, you can't see all the way down to the hallway. So you're not sure you could actually see whether or not it is that door behind you is open or shut or anything.
Fred will bond it mine to Shoal. I don't like this.
Which part of this are we not liking?
A lot of it. Oh, 3. Okay.
Just so I don't have to do more later. What would you like to do, guys? Varya has gone through the door.
I mean, I guess we go through the door.
Moving along.
So, does it matter how we cross the nothing?
Nope, there's floor there. It's just there's no walls.
Oh.
Yep. Dr. Volt, you gonna move yourself? There. And yes, up here, due to the thick line, it's weird looking, but that is a door as well. That one has no number.
Okay.
I hate all of this.
Fred is going to take a piece of chalk out
Mm-hmm.
and make a mark on this wall,
Okay.
and then this wall.
Okay.
Okay. Just making points of reference.
Understood. So which door would you guys like to choose?
Ah, yes. That's what I was thinking.
Blank door.
All right. So the blank door is not locked.
Huh. All right, let's open it.
All right. When you open it, I need to draw a line to here. Then there. This goes all the way. Come on, Photoshop, stop it, please.
I realized something unfortunate about that door, probably, though.
Oh, what's that?
That, there is a greater than 0 chance that, that's the door back to the way that we should have came into this place at.
You know,
There's a not 0 chance that that's the thing. Though, if it's a progress forward, that would be nice, but...
All right, and then I got to put in 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. There. Okay, a really weird door there. Understood.
That's thick door.
Yeah, what can you do? And okay. And one last door over here. You
Just gonna-
see a new stone hallway. It looks like the floors have nice, lovely rugs over them that were haphazardly stapled down, specifically, and a menagerie across the flooring, like somebody was just trying to cover up the stone with something. The rest of the stone actually looks real this time for the first time that you've seen it. Though there's a weird scent in the hallway that reminds you of cheap alcohol and cologne.
Okay, so it's, there's rugs with thick masonry staples.
Yep.
Wow. That's awful.
The door to the right looks very large, metal, and seems to have some sort of slots in it or something. It is hard to see from this distance. Refresh Photoshop so it stops screaming at me. Actually does what I need it to because... Dang it, Photoshop. Chat, they found the back rooms. They found the SCP Foundation location.
Scream. Just poking his head through, looking either way down the hall. You said, like, the rugs are haphazardly stapled to the floor?
Yes, so with masonry staples. So it looks like somebody was just trying to get something on the stone ground. So they are random rugs. They're all stapled down.
Right.
And it
Ugly as
smells
heck.
of cologne and cheap alcohol, or maybe that's rubbing off. Hard to say.
Pulls his head back in to look back at the others. Well, we've got even more doors.
Frit size. And, begins approaching to take a look.
Some like 5 or 6 down one way, and then a big one down the other.
Big one. Fret gestures towards that one. And then starts heading in that direction.
I don't know if we should go in there. At the very least, we should run or hop in there. One does not
Fine.
simply walk into more doors.
Take your damage.
Fret skips down the hallway then.
Yep. When you get to this area, the the rugs that are stapled down all appear to be red, but they ran out of them very. From this point on the left wall, you can see something is written out, almost in Sharpie against the stone wall. And I need to pull it up. If you are reading it, that is.
Sure, why not?
Go ahead and take another step or two in. And it'll be along this wall in specific. Everybody move yourselves where you want to be before I start reading.
And Shoal is swimming.
Yep, I figured. Volt and Paint, are you guys staying in that room, or are you going to be else?
Volt will follow them along.
Yep.
Where are they?
They went over here.
Oh. I am...
We're about to get Super Mario RPG sewered or something, probably.
All right. And I will send this key in the chat so you can actually live.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So this first part is in quotation marks. So begin quote. You thought it would be that easy to get me. Question mark, end quote. No. First, you have to survive this place. This beautiful little nightmare. This twisted pocket of maybe real, maybe not. You have to breathe in the fumes of the malleability mockery that this puppet stage of melting edges and liquefied senses. You ever feel your thoughts bend backwards? Just walking down a hallway here, reality bends. It bends so easily, could be a paradise, could be anything at all, but what is it? Rot, rust, rotten waiting. Oh, it's bad for you especially, because you're still pretending that this is how things are supposed to be. You haven't seen the seams yet, have you? Not like I have, I live in the seams. And at the center of it all, that lazy, slouching, scaled fraud, that dragon, that false god, ha! He lets it all burn while he dreams of new chains to forge. Oh, goodness, did my thing get broken? Hold on. Nope, that is where it is. Of new chains to forge, says nothing, does nothing, just lounges like some bloated beast, opposite silence, uncaring, unmoved, unwilling to lift a claw unless it's to swat away the truth. And the people fawn at his feet like he's a savior. He's not. He's just selfish and scared. He could fix it. He could change everything with a word, but no, he won't. He won't act. Won't even show his real face, hide behind some mask, illusions, walking like a man, but he is not. He's a lie with limbs. I've seen Go ahead.
Fred's gonna begin dancing.
Boy, I've seen glimpses, slithering glimpses. That tale's too long. Even I can't fathom how he does. Even my mind can't fold around it, and mine is already broken. He's got all the power, all of it, and what does he do? He makes more bleed in the sand while he watches from his throne of ash. Oh yes, fight my battles for me, says the scaled coward. Prove yourselves worthy, says the festering demigod, too spineless to lift his own wings. You all keep bowing and waiting, but I see it. You're all just meat puppets on strings, too proud to notice the knots. Complacent little dolls in a play with no script. This place could be anything, and instead, it's this crumbling parody of a city choking on its own lies. Nothing would be better than this. Nothing. If he doesn't act, if he doesn't change, then doom isn't coming. It's already here, and it's shaped like a dragon in denial. Here's the full thing.
Manifesto written on the wall. This is clearly the entrance.
Shoal just points at it and goes, "Too long, didn't read."
And yes, there is a metal door. It looks like you need to affix things or some sort of items into slots. It's not very clear.
And if you're gonna have a shitty ass puzzle, at least make it look a little bit more clear, you fucking loser. Shoal's respect for this entire thing has gone into the negatives.
He had respect for this to begin with?
It was at 0. He gave it a fair shake. It started at 0.
After a round of nothing significant seeming to happen, Fred will stop dancing.
You stop dancing.
Because I was absolutely going to distraction if it set off a sigil or something.
Nope. Nope, this was the welcome message. You are very correct. This was the beginning and obviously the end of the dungeon.
Damn.
Who was it that surmised this is probably the beginning?
Vari.
Of course.
Yeah.
These writings smell like somebody who has no friends and got bullied in high school.
Anyways,
You know that stupid roadblock in one of the Pokemon games? That's Vari right now. Today we're dancing for no reason.
oh,
Oh, the fucking just random ass Wooloo that's just like, yeah, we're blocking your way because reasons.
No, they're just some guys, and they're just like a line of them going across the zone line. And you talk to one of them, and he says, "Today we're dancing for no reason."
wow.
That's Vari at every opportunity right now. I shall dance. Will it
Yeah,
accomplish
well-
something? Probably not.
Well, it might, because,
Oh. Sorry, I just found out that while you have the grab tool on, you can press tab and it'll do the point.
so, like, so? Cool.
No.
Yeah, you
I
don't need
also
the
found an
ruler.
image of my chat and posted it.
What are you talking about?
With the grab tool, if you hit tab, it does that.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't know that?
Yeah, I thought that it was
Oh.
a ruler only thing.
Oh, tab puts it in the ruler mode.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I
Oh, so
feel
if you
dumb.
just
Pat the
tap it,
Fluffy.
okay.
Anyway, so can't exactly see that far ahead.
Try will sidestep to give people room to approach if they want.
Yeah, you can squeeze through and read it if you'd like. Everybody can read it.
He's going to read it and just his eyes fade out about halfway through. Ugh.
Of course he had to have a manifesto.
There are too many things wrong with this, and the person I want to address isn't here.
But yeah, this door itself has some sort of a puzzle mechanism, you said?
It has slots for something. You get the feeling that if this was the beginning of the dungeon, to get out you might need whatever slots into these these positions. They're
Oh.
awkwardly vague shaped slots, making it very hard to determine what belongs in there, though. Like the GM thought ahead and was like, nah, we're going to make these as vague as possible until they find things.
I mean, they're not. It's not like a very clearly clover-shaped keyhole.
Yep, obviously not.
Well, at least we know we're not dealing with the Umbrella Corporation.
Nor does it look like a dragon claw, so we can skip that one as well.
Does one of the slots look vaguely like a candelabra?
No.
Damn.
But look at all these wonderful doors you guys get to try.
Okay. All right. This is going to take forever. So, my suggestion is all the doors in this hallway. Each of us takes one, we open one.
Fred gives a thumbs up.
That sounds like inviting very many people to attempt to beat us to death at once.
Fred nods enthusiastically.
I can always just hide.
I won't say my patience is wearing thin with this charade, but I will say that I'd like to. Yeah, he meant this hallway, not like.
Yeah, I
the
figured
blank
that out.
Actually, I want the funky looking door.
Paint will go with this one.
I'm just gonna draw a whole bunch of stuff to make my life easier. Give me a few moments, and I will do that. Right.
just as they're walking through the hallway, so he can get the plan out. And as much as it's a risk that we're going to get jumped simultaneously, we need to try and, I guess you could loosely call it exploring this place as efficiently as possible.
And you guys fling
There
the
are
doors
many,
open.
very many movies in my world where there are many examples of why this is a horrible idea.
Fred gives a thumbs up to Volt.
Paint just tilts his
Down the
head in
hallway.
confusion at the idea of movies.
Lost just levels a look at Volt like he's so unimpressed by this fact. Oh no, whatever will I do, as he says as he throws the door open carelessly.
All right. All right.
I'm just going to say, considering the layout of this hallway and everything, my mind was going in two directions right now, and I will absolutely lose my shit if one particular thing happens.
All right. So X here, X here, X here, X here, X here. Not have thick lines if I can avoid them. I have to do this so weird to avoid all these damn X's things. All right. Right. No big line. Fine. Big line. Good enough. And then I need to put a door here. Whoop. That is not the tool I selected. Dang it. Ah! Why'd you do that?
Oh no.
It's fine. Just gotta go like this. Give me the square. Give me the square. All right. So you all open a door. I will start with last and paint because I'm assuming you guys are opening them at the same time, correct? Volt, are you opening a door?
Yeah.
Not my door.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. We're going to start with Lost and Paint. When you guys open the door, last on the opposite side of the room is you. You see a door opening over here, and you see Paint standing there. Paint, you open the door, and you see last up here.
No.
Oh my
You
god!
can't.
You open the door,
No. The other thing I was going to think was let's split up, gang.
I knew it! It's a Scooby-Doo hallway!
Era, take 1 damage.
He didn't even make a joke!
I'm not done
No,
yet.
this is a joke.
No, it's not. This was a trap. But y'all
Oh, Lord.
actually did the right way, because if y'all had gone through one door and gone through this thing, you guys could have just been going in circles for hours, and I would have kept drawing it. Volt, you open your door. You see a very thin hall to your right. You do not see door number 6 or 5 or the back side of them. Instead, you just see a plain hallway with holes where the left wall is supposed to be. And Shoal, you open your door, and you see... the floor has a hole in it. As soon as Photoshop listens to me here, there is a placard on the back that says, "Happiness lays in the bottom of a well," with a smiley face.
Okay, so happiness is synonymous with little Timmy.
But you open your door and you find a 5-foot wide hole that goes down.
Absolutely not. Holy crap.
Here, I've got something for it. I'm gonna drop a bag of marbles down there.
No, we don't need another screaming.
You
Fuck,
think-
what was? Oh God, what was the term? There was a term we came up with on stream for the next time Era needed a fucking marble dimension. Simple. It was your idea. Please say words.
So, you think the pit goes down about 30 feet because you hit something solid down.
Hmm. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Yep.
Okay. Guess what, idiot? I'm not walking over it. Closes the door.
All right.
What about Fret?
Fret, you're looking into a room. You see a door across on the other side that's to the right. A little bit.
Okay, leaving that open. Fret will, open up this door then.
You see a room that looks fairly similar with a door that's open on the other side of the... This and this are connected. This and this are connected.
Oh.
Interesting. And it looks like the right 3 doors
Yep. And
don't
these...
loop.
I do want to note that these look like cages are in here. Stored in here of various sizes, no matter which of the ways you go into these rooms. Just clutter of cages.
Okay, so here's the big question though.
Mm-hmm.
So, actually, no one's in a room yet. I'll wait. I'll wait for this. I'll
Does
take
it-
my damage in a little bit.
Does it look like there's anything in these cages?
Not currently.
None of these rooms contain a moose.
No moose.
No,
No
nor a
squirrel either.
caveman. No caveman.
Nope.
Well.
Yeah, you just killed Tyago.
He knows where I was going with what I was about to ask.
I mean, Tayo's on his way to being dead anyways.
Yeah.
Taiga, do you need healing from all the puns?
So,
Why am I glad that he's out there?
here, spoon. Anyway,
Okay. Sorry.
Lost just sighs, looking through his door to see paint across the hall.
Paint is currently looking back at Last in the first hallway.
Yep, last is there.
And now he's looking back at the new Last.
He's still there.
He squints. And is very clearly about to fire a blast at the new Last.
Oh.
He's a dog. He has the intelligence of a rock.
It's okay. I'm just Lost is gonna sigh, and he's gonna look back at the others. Well, that was efficient, at least.
I was really ready to literally draw this section of the dungeon repeatedly down.
Infinite recursive. Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't feel like testing to see if this goes anywhere.
Paint, you're hearing the sound from 2 angles at once. One from the one in the door in the room, one from here in the...
He is going to look more confused and hold off on blasting the imposter.
suppose let's see what's at the other end of this hall.
Fret will wave at Lost if he looks in the open door there.
He will not.
Damn.
You walk into this room, and it looks like it was at one point in time an armory, except it's been stripped completely bare. At least along the walls, it would have been armored. In the center of the room, you see two doors that are facing each other, as well as a large steel door in the back with the sign that reads, "Beast Fight Ahead." You do not see handles on the door.
Does it look like it has slots or anything?
Nope. But there's those two freestanding floating doors.
Huh. He's gonna do like a circle around each door to examine.
Yep, they're just doors. Middle of the room. Got the frame and all, you could probably open them.
Do they open towards each other or towards the walls?
Good question.
What does the hinges look like they're doing?
Looks like they open towards the walls, so it looks like you have to stand here. And they would open
Out.
that way.
Is there a doorknob on these sides?
There is. Do you care to open it?
Okay, so which side is the doorknob on?
Both sides.
No, I mean, is it
Here.
here or there? Okay, okay. Sorry.
I can't erase it, whatever.
It's here. I'll. There, I got it. I got it.
Yep, if you need me to draw the doorknobs, I will just draw.
Okay,
Right
in that
here.
case, Fret will stand here.
Here. Okay.
And is going to take the outer doorknob and
Mhm.
twist
Okay, it opens. Or it twists.
and open it, and then
Cool.
take a look through.
So on your side, Vari, what Fret sees is nothing. Into nothing. From last side, though, he says a 9x9 room. Not 9x9, 15x15 room. It looks like each spot has a pressure plate that's pushed down, except for the one in the center.
I'm sorry, a 15 by 15 room?
Yeah, look in the lower right-hand corner of the map. You see this room.
Give me like a minute to catch up, please.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm losing steam.
Oh.
It's okay. We are almost done.
And yes, Fret will do the sidestep and peek in the other side of it.
Yep, you see a 15x15 room. The center of it has a pressure plate that is sticking up. The rest of the other tiles, 5x5 tiles, have pressure plates that are currently down.
Interesting.
with 9 panels, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So do we have this on the map somewhere?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's in the
Down here.
bottom right. He put
Okay.
the panel rooms. I guess Lost is going to do something similar for the other door, thus revealing the other panel room.
Yep.
Paint's gonna go
and
through.
yeah,
Wrong way.
Which- That way to there.
that's to the nothing.
Yep. So, yes, when you go in there, Paint, I'll put you here.
Also, Rex is just on Paint's head for now. I'm
Right,
gonna
I'm-
just put his
okay, that's
token over
fine.
there.
Yep, that's fine. So when you go through that door, you lose sight to the other room. You can see Last and Fret standing outside in the center, but you cannot see what's going on in the other room and the door adjacent any longer.
You cut out for part of that.
Yeah, the door adjacent something.
You cannot see into the adjacent room. You can see Last and Lost in that room, but you cannot see into this room at all. Did that come through? Discord's hating
Yeah.
on me and it's pissing
Yes,
me
it
off.
did.
Discord, stop making me repeat stuff. I will stab you. But yes.
I hate to say it, but it could possibly be your mic.
No,
We'd
it's
have
not,
to-
because yesterday when I disconnected and reconnected, it fixed.
Ah.
No, my $300 mic better not be. Especially since it's actually a $500 mic that I got on sale for $300.
Maybe
Okay.
check your voice. Are you on voice activity?
Yeah, but it's not that. I checked that last night too, and I was cutting out.
Ah.
Last night I disconnected and reconnected, and everything fixed. So
So many parts
Last-
that could be possibly causing it.
Yeah. Last is going to look into the room that Paint's in. Well, do you see anything?
Paint will send along what he sees.
you see that you cannot see into the other room from where he is standing. You still see that the center pressure plate is the only one up.
I'm assuming that there are 9 pressure plates in here.
Yep.
Paint's gonna stand on the one in the space that he's in.
When you step on that one, all other 8 of them slide up.
He's gonna try sending Rex over to... Wait, was it here? Because I thought there was one here.
There is one there.
Okay, that's the one that he was standing on. Or am I misunderstanding this?
Nope. The one that was up was the one in the dead center of the room,
Okay, so yeah, he was standing on this one, and he's gonna send Rex to
which
that
is down.
one.
That one's down. If you are not standing here, they all go down, except for the one in the center. So you have
Oh,
to
so
start
the
at
one
top.
in the center... Okay,
Yes.
okay. So the one in the center was the only one raised.
Yep.
Yes.
Until you step in the center, then all of the other 8 raise.
Alright,
Here's an important question.
he'll send Rex to this
Yep.
one.
Have the pressure plates in the room that Fred is looking in? Have they done anything?
Nope, because nobody's standing on the center plate yet.
All right.
What are you doing with Rex, by the way?
He's sending him to stand on that pressure plate.
It refuses to go down.
Hey, Shoal.
Yeah.
Bonded mind poke.
Yep.
Hey, come take a look at this with me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go stand on this other pressure plate.
Okay.
You just make sure nothing weird happens, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Fret goes in.
Yep.
And into the room,
Yep.
and then wait. Did paint like start to move? Was the
Well, he doesn't know what's going on with Fret, so yeah, he's testing things out. He does
Yep.
step off of the center one, sees what happens, if anything.
When you move, if you move off the center one pops up and the other 8 recede.
And then he'll send Rex to the center one.
I'm going to ask you a very important question. Only one person can complete the puzzle or be in the room. Is Rex doing this or are you?
Sorry, you cut out.
Yep. I'm going to put it this way. Rex can push down the thing and the other 8 will come up. You the other down.
And it cut out again.
One second.
It like starts off fine and then it like cuts out like the second.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, it's like
Hello?
it's like the auto
Welcome back.
sensitivity is on or something.
Well, I've always had it on. It's never been a problem. So, and it wasn't causing problems last night. So, but this
No,
should
there
fix
were a
it.
few
And
things in Wild Traditions. It just wasn't quite
It
as
wasn't-
bad as it.
Yeah, it wasn't nearly as bad as it is tonight.
well,
We'll find
it
out
should be
if it worked.
should be fixed. If
Okay.
Rex presses the center thing, the puzzle will activate. You will not be able to push down any other of the slots. However, since Vari's standing in a spot and Rex is standing on a spot, that spot blinks twice.
Oh no.
Paint will send Rex to that and have him jump on it and then jump again. Back onto it.
Once he steps on it, it does actually go down.
Neat.
And then all the others in both rooms slide down and the center one pops up. Vari, since Fred is standing on the center one,
Mhm.
it slides back down, the 8 pop back up. For you,
Uh-huh.
this is completely random.
Fret will bond mine to Shoal. What in the world's happening here?
I don't know.
Fret just face palms. You're kind of my eyes out there for what's going on in the other room. What's going on?
Paint's familiar is moving. Is also doing standing on. At least as far as Shoal can tell, random pressure plates.
Paint is looking for any others that are lighting up, as well as Rex.
Nope. The puzzle has reset, it seems. The center one is the only one up right now. The other 8 are down in your room.
So, what happened? Did Paint step on the center one and that reset it?
No, what happened is Rex moved over to the one, pushed down the thing, and Vari never moved. So the puzzle reset.
But the panel didn't blink for Fret.
Nope.
Yeah, so Fred has no reason to do any moving.
Okay, I understand.
Rex
Not
will go
yet.
back to the center.
Now that Rex is in the center one goes down. The one on the left blinks once for Rex.
Which one blinked for Rex? The one on the left?
This one. Yep.
Okay. Lost is basically pacing back and forth so he can get a view of everything that's going on. It seems as though one of the panels lit up.
Fred just nods.
Paint's going to send along an image of, well, I don't think he knows where Fret is, so he's just going to send along an image of shadow blob moving from center to the left tile to last.
I was about to ask, wait, why to last and not to fret? But of course, you can't see him.
Yep, I can promise you guys that communication between Fret, Paint, and between Fret and Paint right now is impossible. You guys outside the rooms are their communication method.
Fun.
Okay. I think I understand, and this is going to be obnoxious. Right then. It seems like the panel that gets lit up, in whatever room it's lit up, needs to be moved on to by both parties. So let's see.
Okay, Fred will take out a piece of chalk and begin going to the different plates and begins writing numbers on them.
So 1 on the middle, 2 on the left.
I'll let him actually write the numbers out.
This is awful. Okay, 5, 6.
Probably would have been better to use the text tool.
Yeah, that. Oh, Jesus. Just scribbled numbers. Okay, yeah, I'll erase.
For sanity's sake. Lost is looking between the two. I think it wants you to go to panel 2.
Fred will go to panel 2.
Does Rex move?
Well, unfortunately, Paint's got no idea what's going on in the other room or the conversation, so no.
You can hear the conversation
Oh,
outside your door. You cannot hear Fret.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't hear Fred anyways, of course,
Yeah.
but...
Boop.
Fantastic. Hey, Vari. Fret sees panel number 9 blink.
Oh, Fred will, gesture wildly at number 9. Bonded mind. Oh, number 9 lit up.
Number 9.
Ah. Wait. Hang on. A thought occurs to me. Fred, go to panel number 9. Paint. Have Rex go to... let's see here. And he's going to move... I'm going to just... Facing away from the door, have him take the back left corner. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Back left, so... Yeah.
Facing away from the door. He said.
That is correct. Hey, Paint, you see this one blink.
He will send along the image of which one's blinking.
Right then. I believe that should take you to panel 8, Fred.
Fret nods.
Yep. Fret number 1 blinks.
Fret will hold position until discussion is made.
Yep, Shoal will, of course, carry on that it's number 1 that's blinking.
Alright, number 1. Ugh, I wish I had a napkin. or
Looking away
something.
from the door, it's the one directly to the left. Yes.
No, 1. So
That's what Paint was told, though.
Oh no!
And
Okay. I'm
incorrect.
Oh no!
So
my bad. My brain was thinking that they were mirrored.
they are mirrored, but not in that way.
Yeah, mirror vertically.
I mean, I'm surprised you guys didn't just put the numbers down the other side yet.
You know what? You're right. Hang on.
He
Hang on, I
hasn't
gotta-
thought of doing that, so he's got no idea what's going on over there.
Wait.
Fret, Fret will
well-
throw out a piece of chalk.
Oh, Lost is in the middle of being like, oh wait, I know how to fix this, and he's gonna turn to get the piece of chalk, and it beams off his face. Hang on, I should do a dexterity check to see if he catches it. He should. He's got super high dexterity. He sure does. Because that'll be 19.
Spectacular.
Just fumbles in the air briefly and is gonna run back in to Paint's room.
Yep.
And this is where we find out that you can't leave after going in.
Nope. You can leave after going in.
Aw.
It just so happens that if you continue to try and make the doors work, or continue to have more than one person press buttons or what have you, eventually it shunts you out.
Oh, and then you take shunt damage. Because
Yes.
that's fun. Fun types of damage. Almost
Which is-
as, or actually worse than force damage.
Which is why I'm glad that
Okay.
Paint only tried it once, because if he had continued to try and do it, eventually it was going to shunt him.
Okay.
And Rex.
And now Lost is going to step out of the room. Okay. Alright. I think this should make things easier.
Paint's still gonna have Rex do it.
This is fine. I am not actually going to take it through you guys now because you have simplified it, and that is correct.
Hooray!
Cooperation
Chalk
puzzle.
saves the day.
That's why you should always have chalk. But yes, it was a mirror puzzle. You guys, only one side would get a prompt, and it had to be communicated by outside viewers and which way for people to go. And that was an answer I expected the party to do. So congratulations. Once you finish the door on this side of the wall over here, we'll go ahead and slide open. And I think this is where we should pause for the night. So we'll probably draw that afterwards, but we don't need to draw it now.
Yeah.
Lost
Almost
is going
perfect timing.
to Lost is going to just like wave the chalk around. He's smiling. He's super happy that we got this. Wow, I wish I'd thought of this as a team building exercise. Once again, Fret proves why it's a good idea to have a snack to go on the road. And then he's going to eat the chalk.
Well,
Okay, Susie.
subtracting. Subtracting a piece of chalk from my total chalk. There we go, 99 chalk.
Yeah, I'm
There
gonna
we
be explaining how Scar works to somebody that's interested tonight, so...
That's fine. You have fun with that. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Let's get to credits. Oh, who am I gonna raid? Who am I gonna raid? Are you raiding out, Zim?
Oh no, I'm continuing stream.
Okay. I guess we'll just raid Rygon because he's live. I've raided Zim already yesterday. That was such an easy game to play. But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and close it on my side. So
You consider it
thank
be
you guys
easy?
so much. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. I definitely appreciate you. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, take care of yourselves. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good day. Bye.
Stay cute, everyone. Mwah.
Of course, the raid
On,
delays.
on my
Oh my
side of
gosh.
things, so thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today. That was Recallers of the Lost Pathfinder. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to grab some merch over at zgfgaming.store, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.